Hello! That was probably really loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I took a great nap today. You guys want to hear my cool dream that I had? Not unhinged this time. I swear, it was pretty normal. It was like a pretty normal dream, and it was short. It was a short dream. See, Yer can go live chat unlike Tetra. I try and remind her all the time, Indy. I try my best. But she just a goober. Not again. What do you mean, not again? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Oh, I forgot to open Vtuber. Resolution should be fixed. I edited the thing. I think I have the correct thumbnail. I think everything's set up because I just think everything's set up. I think so. We're good. That's great. Okay, so my dream. Also, hello, Tetra readers. I am Yursi. I'm Tetra's wife. So I'm usually quiet in the background, but yeah, hi. So my dream is that I was playing this new like pirate-ish storytelling game with Tetra, but it wasn't from the perspective of me playing in the seat. It's like I was actually the character itself, so kind of like VR, I guess. And we had to do a stealth mission. So there was someone else playing with us too, but I don't know, because they were ahead of me and I couldn't see them. But I was the character and I was the one like lagging in the back, which was kind of funny because I was just like, yeah, I'll be like extra sneaky and cautious. So we're playing the game, and at one point we have to like hide. So we all crouch down, but there's only like one barrel there because it's meant for like a one player, I guess. And then Tetra was behind whoever we were playing with, and I was all the way in the back. And there was like these two stairs that converged to like this like walkway playing thing. Stealth archer, yeah, we had to be sneaky. And so we were all crouched down, and this cutscene was playing. We're like, blah blah blah. And we learned some secrets from like the pirate that was on the ship, or the captain, or whatever. And hi, Riku. And for some reason there was an NPC that's supposed to like walk behind us, just like casually, I guess, and not notice us. And for some reason he kept like bumping into me, like into my character, so it was kind of like squishing me, and I was like, but he was having conversation with someone who was like literally like across from him, and I remember being like, I think the NPC's glitched because he keeps bumping into me, and he keeps like restarting his fucking lines when I'm trying to like play the game and be sneaky. And he's just like, oh yeah, here's the thing I got today, here you go. And he's trying to trade with them, and they kept repeating the lines, and I was like, I bugged the NPC. I actually once played an indie game where I was a mailman who had to deliver packages with various hazards and special tax depending on what packages we had to deliver. See, I would probably like a game like that. I like a lot of the simulation slop games, as I call them. Like, I love, it's not that Power Wash Sim is slop, because I think it's actually really, really well made, but I love Power Wash Sim. It's one of my favorite games. What other oh, I also liked Water Park Sim. That one was great. Just having a dream about Skyrim. Yeah, it was kind of like Skyrim, I guess, except it was with pirates on, like, boats, and, like, we're on, like, a shipping dock thing. It's really weird, and I remember waking up being like, what? And then the dream I had last night was just about me trying to figure out what I was going to do for YouTube today. So that was fun. It was just like the same repetitive YouTube dream over and over, and I was like, menial job slop games can actually be quite relaxing. Yeah, like I play games just to relax and have a good time, right? If I'm playing a game where it's stressing me out, I don't want to play that game. Cause like, it sounds really weird, but I'm kind of more of like a casual gamer. I like playing games. There's some games where I'll kind of be like super intense and obsessive with, but I just like playing for fun. Yeah, welcome in. I hope you have a good time here. Sky rates? What's sky rates? If you like Water Park Sim, watching Let's Game It's Out videos might be for a good react. Oh? Is it like different types of like simulation games? Because like, I've also played Firefighter Simulator. I don't remember what it was called. And it was really, really intensive, and it was stressing me out. It was stressing me. I'm like, this is too much, and I know that's what they actually do, but I need Unga Bunga brain off, and that's why I like Power Wash Sim, because it's just like, and it's just easy and just clean, and then it goes, bing, and the little neuron goes off in my head like, ah, yes, this area is clean. Do you like gothic fantasy games? I don't really think I have a set, like, game type. It depends, because, like, I'm, okay, first and foremost, I am the worst when it comes to picking games. The worst. Because I'll like a certain kind of game, and there'll be something that's pretty much like a copy of it, but slightly different, and I'll dislike it. Okay, I love Slime Rancher, but it gives me, it makes me nauseous. Really nauseous. This game when I was a Mad Lad, he finds creative ways to break games. No, I don't want to break the games. Let's game when I was like a break games like that, like humorous effect. I mean, it'd be interesting. I'd watch it. You have a set game type, slop? Yeah, but like not all of them. Like, well, I guess. But like, I wouldn't call like Animal Crossing slop. I wouldn't call Cult of the Lamb slop. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a very, very different type of thing. Hello, Chris. It's like I like a lot of gacha games, but then I'm also really picky with gacha games. I like Hard Space Shipbreaker. It's a sci-fi job sim where you're a salvage worker who scraps and recycles decommissioned spaceships. As long as it's like really simple and easy to understand, then yeah, I would probably like that. Talking slop or friend slop? Like simulator slop. It's the best way I can explain it. Like, I think Power Wash Sim is a beautifully well-made game, but it's like a lot of repetitiveness in a way, and I guess my brain just like shuts off and is like, it's very like calming to me. I don't know why. Classic game of the gothic fantasy horror would be Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver games with great story, voice acting, and gameplay. It also needs to be, because I'm not really much of a gamer, or I'm okay at games. I think I'm okay at games, but if it's too challenging, I won't play the game. I need something that'll challenge me to the point where it's not just like easy and handed to me, but it is beatable without like being a sweat. Second, the hard space thing, really good fun, perhaps a bit stressy as some of the shipbreaking can get a bit involved. As long as it's not timed either, because if it's timed, timing things stresses me out. Hi, Shay! If it's like super like it's like, oh, you have 3 minutes to finish this task, when it's like 3 minutes is plenty of enough time. But like, I'd be like sweating and panicking, and then I'm like, oh my god, 3 minutes, oh my god, I have 2 minutes, oh my god, and it'd be freaking out the whole time. You're absolutely a gamer. Yeah, but like as far as gaming goes, I'm fine with just being like, yeah, I'm pretty casual with games. So survival games like Vintage Story are probably off the list then. Yeah, I suck at survival games. I'm so bad. You know, I've played Ark, right? Because Tetra really likes Ark. I've played Ark, and you know what I do? I collect dodos. I collect dodos, and I just give them funny little names. That's all I do. I built a little pen, I put all my little dodos in there, and I'm like, yeah, look at them go. Hard space you can throw into infinite mode to ease into it and work things out. Does it also have like a quest line you could do to learn things? Gunsmith, maybe? Collect what now? Dodos in Ark. You collect cute little dodos, and I keep them safe, and I put them in a pen, and I give them lots of food, and I build them a little house, and then I give them funky little names, and then I take care of their eggs, and it's great. You finished Kingdom Hearts 2 on normal mode? No, I finished Kingdom Hearts 1 on normal mode. Kingdom Hearts 2 made me mauled so bad that I put it down, and I still haven't touched it. Because of a silly little boss that they put in for the remake version that shouldn't have been in there in the first place. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's... I really wanted to see you play Ark together, but Tetra committing work on to protect her wife and her dodos. That's literally what we do. Tetra's like, I'm gonna go grab this thing. I'm like, that's cool. I'm gonna go get another dodo. And then you hear me screaming in the background when like a giant T-Rex comes after me. But then it gets to be like the same thing over and over, and then I get bored. You're about the right height to be able to ride Arc Dodos. Hello, Ralph? Hello. Get on the Hydra's back. Literally. Oh my gosh. Heartspace an SP game with a plot and conclusion. It eases into mechanics nice and slow, and you can take it at your own pace. Okay, so that it sounds like something I might like. And then the other thing is graphics. I'm very much like, obviously, like more anime aesthetic, but as long as it's decent enough, then I'll be fine. Like, okay, and this is gonna be a little heated, but like, I don't like RuneScape. I'm sorry. Part of it is because of the graphics. I just can't get past it. I can't do it. I just stare at it and I'm just like, I can't do it. If you want to play Vintage Story, Rubik's Raptor did a series of vids on it, which one was Fantasy Spin with elf dwarves and humans. Ooh. Kingdom Hearts is legit kids' first Dark Souls though. That's what everyone tells me, but then I couldn't beat the second one. I literally couldn't beat the second one because on the remake they added a boss who I don't know who it is. I keep saying it's Riku, don't tell me who it is. I think it's Riku that I fight, and it wasn't even in there, and it wasn't supposed to be in there, and it's like the most difficult fight that they've added in there, and it makes me angry, and I tried it like 50 times. It makes me so angry. It makes me so angry, because I don't build anything properly, and then I actually went out of the way to kinda, excuse me, build it, and it just, it makes me heated. It makes me so heated. T-Rex showed up, you'll be like with a dodo in her hands. Not friendship, not friendship, not friendship. Yeah, I don't know why the T-Rex go after my dodos. It's not nice. Should show you the graphics of the game that is my new obsession. Uh-oh. Is it like, pixels can be cute sometimes, but sometimes pixels are a little derpy too. Like, I like Terraria. Okay, it's gonna sound so bad. I like Terraria, right? Great game. You know what I did? I would flatten the land to make it one straight path. And then they updated the game where you could make the entire world one flat path. And then I stopped playing. Didn't fight any bosses, didn't collect anything, didn't explore. I literally just leveled the ground. Persona games would be your jam, I think. Persona 3 is one of your favorites. I've played a Persona game, but I can't remember which one. And I don't think I ever beat it. Kingdom Hearts 1 2 are actually pretty tough games. Yeah, and I was a dingus, and I put it on normal mode instead of easy baby mode. Man, one of the farmers in the Rubik series had a pen full of cute piggies. See, I would just collect them and give them names. When I name animals in games, I usually name them after alcoholic drinks. Or I name them after food. Do you have Easter modes on Kingdom Hearts, to be fair? Yeah, the problem is you can't change the mode once you play the game. So I'd have to restart my entire thing, the entire story that I've played thus far in Kingdom Hearts 2 to get back to that point. So it makes me angry. I fought the bubble guy. It took me like 3 attempts, which was fine, and I was pretty proud of that. And they're like, wow, Yuri, you did a great job. You did it. But flat earther Yuri? No, it's an oblate spheroid. Actually. Am I like the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky? I feel like I've heard Legend of Heroes before, but I get the frustration. Yeah, it's one thing to be challenged and to like try and get it, but when it seems impossible and I've tried like 400 times to fight the same boss and I haven't gotten any farther and I haven't progressed, then it's like I just give up. Hope your day's going well. Yeah, it's been pretty nice. I mean, I didn't sleep well last night, but I also took a nap, so it was good. Told you before, once you are over your grudge with Kingdom Hearts 2, let me know and I'll grind new levels before you start again. I'm gonna wait until after the baby's here so I don't spike my blood pressure. That's the real goal. So I don't hecking spike my blood pressure. Darksiders 2 is fun. Is that with Morgana? No, Morgan? I feel like I've heard of Darksiders 2. Tetra nil, huh? What did Tetra do? Vintage Story is done by an ex-Minecraft modders, run them my own game with less Java failure. It's quite fun if you could absolutely run a wrench with piggies, goats, and rabbits. Here's another thing. I love the idea of Minecraft. I can't get into it. Same dream of the game in question. Let me go check it out. So, like, I love the idea of it, and I wish I liked Minecraft, but I can't get into Minecraft. Oh my gosh, pen. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do that, pen. It's cute, it's pixely, but my brain would be, like, burned. Discord ping for stream? Aw, nuts. Hold on, you'll do it? Okay. Oh my gosh, what a goober. Hey, from Tetra. Hello, Wraith. Hi, I'm Yursi. No, Tetra likes Earth. Okay. Yeah, Earth is pretty cool. Darkseid's the Horseman of the Apocalypse games. Apocalypse mentioned? Wait, what do you mean it's the Horseman? Like, it's just one of, like, the good ones? That's why I play easy usually. I get too little time to game for frustratingly hard difficulties. I just want to experience the story world with a mild degree of challenge. Yeah, like, that's how I like games. I want to be comfortable playing the game, and I want to take like a small challenge, which is why I usually like a lot of puzzles games, but I can't do them on stream because then I get people who are like, oh my god, it's been 2 minutes, you didn't solve it yet, oh my god, is she dumb? And it's like, bruh, just give me a second. My brain needs time to load, okay? I'm sorry you solved the puzzle in 3.2 seconds. I'm sorry. Each one is kind of different. 1 is Zelda-esque, hack and slash, 2 is action RPG, and 3 is a Souls-like. Ooh. I mean, I'm terrible at Souls-like, but Bear still checks out the Rubik's vids that are fun. Yeah, I'll try and remember after stream if I can. That's you. Backseaters are the worst. It's really infuriating because it's kind of like someone sitting over your shoulder, and even though they're typing it, it's just one of those like pet peeves. Some people are fine with backseating. It's just one of those things where I'm like, please don't do that. Let me figure it out. If I wanted you to play the game, then I'd be asking, you know what I mean? And sometimes I'll ask questions and people will slip, and I know people make mistakes, but like, you play as members of the 4 Horsemen Apocalypse. Ooh. Streamers have to balance being entertaining and engaging as well as playing the game. It always annoys me when people try to backseat. Yeah, if I really needed help, like there's times where I've been running around in a circle for 20 minutes and I'm like, I really don't know what to do. Can someone tell me what to do so I'm not running around for the next 20 minutes again? And it's like, oh, it's the door right in front of you. And I'm like, oh, okay. And like, I feel silly. But like, sometimes because my brain is just going in like 700 directions at once, that I just don't realize it. And there's times where I'm playing offline and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And it just takes me a while. And then it's like, okay, I'm just not used to that game. Like, kind of like when I first played Little Nightmares, the first game, it took me so long to solve it. But by the time I played 2 and 3, I learned some of the mechanics and how it works, so it made it a lot easier. I solved that puzzle in -1 seconds and my eyes changed colors between 5 different colors. Yeah, it's like, dang, okay. Streamers have to balance being entertaining and engaging as well as playing the game. It always annoys me when people try to backseat. Yeah, unless I ask for it. Like, if I'm really stuck in a spot and I'm like, this is boring because I'm stuck in the same spot, just tell me where it is, then it's fine. But, like, a lot of people, I feel like they want you to play the game their way, and they get annoyed when it's not solved instantly. Like, I watch another streamer, and he's a great streamer. He's someone I look up to. And he misses a lot of the things in games, right? And his chat always berates him for it, but I'm like, I didn't see it either. Like, I'm not even playing the game. I'm not even entertaining right now. And I didn't even see it either. So, like, it blows my mind sometimes. And he takes it like a champ. I wish I'd be like that. But I can't. I just get annoyed. Do you like puzzles? I do like puzzles, but I don't play a lot of them on stream. Like, I do a Sudoku every morning, just because I enjoy Sudokus. I like playing a lot of, like, the mini games and gacha games. I think those are fun. I like challenging my brain, except I need time. And I need quiet, and I need focus, and I need to figure it out. So it's like a lot of that I don't have to. God, I wish I could hear anything. My parrot won't shut up. Oh no! No, give them. I don't know. Actually, I've never had a parrot. I've had birds. It's even worse with stream delay too. They're actually you when you've already done the thing. Yeah, I've gotten that before too. And like, I try and be like, oh, thanks for the help, but I got it. But it's also a lot. It's one thing when one person's like, hey, it's right over there. And there's a stream delay and you're like, oh, it's to the left. So you turn to the left and you're like, no, it's not there. And they're like, oh no, well now it's to the right. And then you turn to the right and you're already like 20 paces ahead. And it's like, oh no. Oh, the only thing Cotton needs help with is reaching the top shelf. Pen? Bad. It's like downloading one of those guess the logo apps and everyone is being like, oh, that's easy. It's that logo. It's the logo. How did you not know it? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. It's like someone that already solved the puzzle is sitting over your shoulder and like dropping lots of hints and being like, oh, you didn't get this yet? I got it already. And it's like, Sudoku's great for keeping the brain juices flowing. I love Sudoku. I have it on my phone. I have it on my iPad. I do it in the newspaper. I have a Sudoku book that I'm solving. I love Sudokus. Sometimes it takes me hours to literally solve a challenging puzzle, but oh man, when you complete one, it's just like, first game you play as War, second game you play as Death, third game you play as Fury. Each horseman has their own storyline as part of the main plot. That sounds really cool though. As long as the story's like told really well, it sounds really cool. So I have to remember to check that out. Vaccination's gotten really bad in the Dispatch fan base lately. Yeah. Watched a few streams because I'm obsessed with the game. People will be screaming at the streamer for their choices. I didn't get screamed at for my choices, but I did have 2 different people spoil 2 different parts of the story. Which I'm not gonna say, because if anyone hasn't played it, I think Dispatch is really fun, and you should enjoy it. But I had 2 people very subtly spoil 2 parts of the story for me, and one was near the end.
Chat.
Huh?
Also live chat.
I am in live chat. Thank you. Love doing Wordle, but man, do I suck at it. Oh, I also do Wordle every day. Yeah, I do a Sudoku pretty much every day. I do Wordle every day. I do something called Pokedoku every day, which I'm terrible at. And then I do Pokedol a day also as well. So I do those. I like trying to push my brain a little bit. Being charitable, I think for a lot of people, they love a game and want a streamer to love the game too, so they get anxious when things go wrong and overstep trying to get things back on track. Yeah, I understand to an extent, but at the same time, like, if I'm playing the game and I'm not asking for it, you know what I mean? Like, cause I've done that before too, where, not that I was backseating, but people were asking questions. I'm like, do you want me to tell you how that happens? Or like, do you not want to know? And sometimes they're like, no, let me figure it out. I'm like, okay. And sometimes they're like, yeah, I just want to know. And I'm like, oh, okay. The worst are passive backseaters that actually make me violent. Oh, I wonder what happens if you check that over there. Yeah, I hate the really subtle ones. Hi, Gallus. I really, that's how Dispatch made me really upset, because someone mentioned something very subtly, and it was a very random question, and I was like, they should be fine, I don't know. And then 2 minutes later, something happened to that person, and I was like, ooh, that's why you were saying it, and it made me so angry. With puzzles on stream, we need mods that are on point to slap down those trying to backseat spoil the streamer. Yeah, unfortunately, if like mods haven't seen it or been exposed to it before, it's a little difficult. It's kind of like when Tetra's watching like the Warhammer stuff, and I don't understand a lot of it, if not most of it. So like, I don't know what's a spoiler, what's too much, so it's like, eh. Don't forget Genesis, where you play as Strife. Terrascape is like a puzzle with a builder in it, like Carson the game. Carcassonne? I don't know what that is either. Nerd? Yeah, it takes one to know one. There's also a sub-game for Darksiders that's like Diablo-esque, an isometric shooter melee game called Darksiders Genesis. See, I haven't even heard of like 99% of these games. But the other problem is, I know I don't work as much as Tetra, but when I sit down to play a game, I need like a 3-hour window span to like just lock in, finish my gacha, and then play the game. Very much agree, Tetra. I'm not backseating, I'm just giving hints. Yeah, it's kind of like poopy. Should be a bannable offense. The problem is, sometimes it's people that have been in the community for like months or years, or they're trying to be helpful. Hi, Victoria! Thanksgiving was great. It was amazing. So like, I know they're just trying to help sometimes, or I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. so to speak. I want to just think that they're like trying to help me solve the game because they could sense I'm being frustrated or annoyed, or you know, it might like be a good heads up type of thing, like, oh, make sure to put the game in streamer mode. So like, I don't know if that's just their way of thinking sometimes, and they're like, ah, I'm being so helpful, but I don't know. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not fine. I don't know. It's like a top-down shooter we can play as Strife and worse, so I've seen them all in the beginning. I mean, it's interesting, though. I also think that, Morgan, your thing is from... Oh, Darkstalkers, yeah! I get those two names confused all the time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's why I was like, isn't that a fighting game?
I thought you were talking about Dragon Age, so you confused me.
There's something... I forgot the name of it already. Son of a biscuit. It's something... Dark something. I forgot.
Darkstalkers.
No, Darkstalkers is a fighting game. They're suggesting another game. It's about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Apocalypse mentioned? Yeah, I finally caught a YouTube stream. Really enjoyed the Elden Ring ones, and the vids the last one are great. Oh, thank you, Rala. I know my times are a little bit later in the day, so it gets kind of funky. Yeah, Rala is such a sweet bean. Grumpy old man, Britt. I have less tolerance for those trying to help than many others. I'm just trying to be, like, understandable. You know what I mean? Like, I understand people are excited about it sometimes, and they want to just share their love of the game, and they might not realize it, which is why I might be like, hey, that's backseating, or hey, don't tell me to do that. I'll try and, like, give them a warning, and then usually they stop, but the problem is, like, once that's shut down... Darksiders. Okay, Darksiders. Yes, it was Darksiders. Thank you, guys. That's you, Apocalypse. So I don't want to, like, completely shut them down, because there's times where, people are genuinely just trying to help me with something, and I'll accept more backseating, because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, when I first played, Elden Ring, I took, like, extreme backseating, because I had no idea what to do. I was like, where do I go? What do I do? How do I fight? It was like complete that, and then once I started to learn the game, I kind of like shifted away from it. Okay, Dawn. All right. So like at that point it was, and then it got to a point where I didn't know where I was what I was doing, where I was going, and they're like, oh, just explore, and I'm like, no, I need a set goal. Sometimes I just need a straight line for things. So it's like, it's give and take, and it depends. Okay, it also depends. Because like many things, like many people, I can't be always, you know, happy-go-lucky, yippee, haha, you're so funny. Sometimes I get, I'm in a little funky mood, okay? I could be a little angry more than I should be, and I understand that. So sometimes I snap a little bit more, and it's also really difficult to read text and understand how people are feeling, because you could say something and I'll read it and I'm like, well, that's kind of rude, and they're like, oh, I didn't mean it that way, you know, because reading things through text and not through facial expressions and intonation and tone is different. For story heavy or puzzle games, probably just put chat into emote only mode. Yeah, but then people stop posting, and it's a little different. I did put the end of dispatch in emote mode because I was spoiled and I was very upset. But, the only backseating I ever give is if somebody's playing Halo C for the first time and they hit the library, even then I'll be at the start and say, go slow, go fast, and you'll die. Oh. Well, sad news. I'm sorry, Admiral. I will never play Halo. I'm sorry. Dawn said, notice me right now. Yeah, she's been a little goober all morning. I had a plate of leftover Thanksgiving food, and she kept jumping up to me and trying to sniff it, and I don't know if she was trying to steal it, but she's been like, meow, 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 and I'm like, Dawn. I don't know if you heard it in the background of Tetris, but I was giggling because she was like, meow, meow. You didn't take me over, and I was in a boss fight for hire. Hi, Wisdom Ball. How dare YouTube not take you over? Can't believe it. To be fair, it said like, oh, Tetris people are here, and then it was like nothing, and I'm like, did it get sent over? You're get mad? Yeah, sometimes I'm just not in a good mood, you know? It's also one thing if one person is backseating, right? And with a delay, it's terrible, because there's times where people were just trying to help, and I got annoyed because it wasn't just one person, it was multiple people saying the same thing. And it's one thing when you're talking to one person one-on-one, but it kind of feels like people are just ganging up on you when it's like 5 to 10 people being like, no, Yura, you're doing it wrong. No, Yura, you're supposed to turn left. Yura, it's on your left. Yura, it's on the left. I can't believe she didn't see it. It's on the left. And it's like, I get it, you know? But because of the delay, it seems like everyone's just attacking you when it's just something to react to. We're all human. It's your stream. You decide who to banish to the Shadow Realm. Oh, there's times where I've banished people and that was kind of it. There's times where I've been angry and I've banned people and then I realized I was overreacting and brought them back. But like I said, we're human. It's conversation. Sometimes people say something to the point where, hey, you're not coming back. Like, that's just how it is. Left, right, left. Exactly. Do the first Rubik's been the video channel for easy. Oh, thank you, Anubis. That'll help me. Thank you. That's amazing. I was going to ask you, but I wasn't sure if you were in the Discord, and I don't think we have the Discord ping here. Didn't Shortcake steal your chair? She did, but John woke her up, and then she finally got out like 5 minutes before I started. Twitch and YouTube never take me over. Yeah, Twitch has been funky with taking me over and with Tetra raids too, so I have to refresh and then do it. Your other left? Yeah, or like I'll already be like 20 feet ahead. And then they'll be like, oh, it's on your left. And I'm like, no, it isn't. And they're like, oh, no, well, now you have to go back. And then I'm like, Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, stream, go up, no, go left, go right down. Meanwhile, you're 10 steps ahead, 10-minute delay. Yeah, it's actually crazy. When you ask a question, I usually wait to see if someone answers before typing since so many people tend to all answer. Yeah, like if I'm genuinely asking a question like, hey, where do I go? Then that's one thing. Because if I'm stuck and I'm like, where do I go? And they're like, oh, it's on your left. I'm like, I'm going to need you to be specific. Is it the green door? Is it the house? Is it a grassy area? And usually it's a lot of back and forth for a while, but it's still faster than if I would have found it because I don't think that's like what I'm looking for. Hi, Chrissy. No shames right over there. Points at screen. It's just on your left. Welcome, boys. Try to help. I appreciate it. Only time I have to bite my tongue to avoid backseating is Fallout New Vegas. I've literally memorized nearly all the game top to bottom, so I have to catch myself to not do it. See, that's another one. I didn't play, no, did I play 4? I think I played Fallout 4. And that's another one where, like, I didn't know what to do next, so I'd be like, what do I do next? What's fun? And I would just ask chat, and then I would go that way, do the story itself, and be like, okay, what's the next cool thing to do that's manageable? So I would do it that way, because I need, like, a linear path. But I want to do fun stuff. When streamers are generally asking a question, they usually aren't moving around and facking up directions. Yeah, it's true. I usually like will wait, and then I'm like, okay, I know there's a delay, but I'm stuck. What do I do? Because there's times where it's just like, wow, you're a human, unbelievable. I know, right? Well, that's like the whole discussion we had before, where it's like you're allowed to have opinions in games. Like if I love a game and you're like, Yura, that's a terrible game. I'm like, okay. You can think it's a terrible game. I still love it. Your opinion's not going to change my opinion, and my opinion's not going to change your opinion, so...
What triggered this conversation?
We're talking about backseaters.
Okay.
Because we're talking about games and fun things and how I'm more of, like, a casual gamer.
Okay.
It's a good conversation. See, but, like, we're having a cordial conversation, so it's really nice. Same here. My brain doesn't delete game maps. Let's remember every nook and cranny and gun barrel. Oh, I'm the opposite. You'd be like, Yura, remember this house. And I'd be like, okay. And I'll take 2 steps forward and I'll be like, what was I remembering? And to top it all off, I am so directionally confused 99% of the time. Is bad. I have no sense of direction. Kind of related question, how many gacha games do you play currently? Okay, I used to play, the max amount of gacha games I used to play at any given time, I think was 8. But right now, I play 2 Nikkei accounts. I play Epic 7. I play Honkai Star Rail. I haven't logged into Genshin. I have someone helping me with Genshin. Thank you, Rob. And I play Wuthering Waves. So currently, I play 5. 4 if you only count 4 different games, but I play 5 accounts. 8, yeah, I used to play. I used to also play Genshin. I used to play 3 total copies of Epic 7. I was playing Zenless Zone Zero at some point as well, but I dropped that one. I have played Fate Go before. I've played Fire Emblem before. There's a lot. I've played a lot of games. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I'm doing great. I hope you're also doing well. Opinions are like buttholes. I'd rather prefer my parents to know what impacted mine. Thanks, Pen. Thanks, but sure you must validate me, Ree. I mean, it's fine sometimes, because I'll accept backseating in certain games. It's just like, it's different when I'm asking a question and then someone completely stating the entire of how to play a game, right? Like, I was playing MapleStory the other day, and I've been playing MapleStory for years, but because I don't play it every day, because I would, like, stop playing it for a couple months, and then I'd go back and I'd forget something, and people are like, oh, you also have to chain this attack, and you have to go here, and I'm like, I know I have to go there, I know. Just give me a minute for my brain to boot up. It's a little rusty over there. The only time I just miss someone's opinion is when they haven't tried what they're talking about. I think that's fair. But, like, see, if I'm not good at a game, or if I just have a bad experience with the game, then that's different, right? Because I'll tell you the reasoning why I don't like Halo in a minute. You guys are gonna laugh. Same dude, I can recite my optimal build and most quest objective by objective. See, but I think that's cool. Well, speaking of, we need to play more Little Nightmares. I was thinking of that yesterday, Victoria, and I was gonna message you, and I was like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I'll get her tomorrow. And then I forgot again. But we need to find another day. Yes, I agree. I also like Alien vs Predator games where I could play as the Xenomorphs or the Predator. Yeah, see, I don't like a lot of the Xenomorphs, but it's my own personal issue. My last Vintage Story server, I managed to walk without a map over 8k blocks from the base we had, while the rest of the group barely made out of the valley without getting lost. I was the Pathfinder. They said, show me the way. God, the wiki quotas when you're just asking one little thing. Yeah, there's people that literally will, like, quote, they'll, like, Google it and they'll copy-paste the entire thing sometimes, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Solicited advice is great. Unsolicited advice is always terrible in every situation. Yeah, and sometimes you gotta, like, read the room, because I'll ask questions and I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? I think I have to go to this door. And they're like, no, you're right, it's not the door. And I'm like, I'm asking myself questions because I need to. Because if I don't ask myself questions, I will forget there's a door in there in the first place. 8 gotchas, holy cow, it's a lot. I only play like 4 or 5 before, though currently only play Girls Frontline 2, Nikkei, I love Nikkei. Blue Archive super actively, was looking back into Azure Lane and Girls Frontline 1. Also, there is something in beta right now. Arknight's Enfield, literally the beta just released like last night. I think the full game is coming out soon. So that's also something to look forward to. Because I think Arknights is cool, but I'm terrible at the actual Arknights. This is kind of like an open world Arknights, and it looks super nice. I don't celebrate that unless you mean you. Wait, hold on. That's totally fair. If you have a good, bad experience, and that's fine regardless of why, it's just how you felt. It's different when you just read what you're supposed to feel on Twitter. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of games. Hi, Mads. I have Tangia turned off, if that's what you're saying. There's a lot of games where I just don't like it because I can't play it. Like, I can't play the games. And if I can't play the game and understand the game and get, like, absorbed in it right away, then I'm not gonna like the game. And you could be like, that's a skill issue. Like, okay. Biggest issue with gacha is my tendency to spend a lot. It's bad. My problems with gacha games is I like to flex that I'm free to play if I do well. You'll be streaming the beta, right? Yeah, I'm gonna play it on Saturday. I'm gonna be playing Arknights on Saturday because I got in. Let's go! I prefer the other half of AVP. Watching Predator as a kid was a core memory of childhood. See, I don't like Xenomorphs because I had someone that was obsessed with them, and we kind of left on, like, bad terms and awkward terms, so now it's just, like, an ick feeling. It's on YouTube. I'm just saying what I'd send. Okay, Maz. I was like, I hope you're not spending anything because I can't set it up. Next week we have Night Rain DLC dropping, Octopath Traveler. Lit, it's either new game or dropping one go. See, if I don't play any of those, which makes me sad, because, like, I wish I liked a lot more games, but I already don't have time to play them at the same time, so I don't know. But, the reason why I don't like Halo is because when I was a wee little lass, way back in the day, my older brother, was like, hey, Yura, do you want to play this game with us? And me being like, oh my god, my brother wants to play games with me? Oh my, I can actually play video games? Cool. So he handed me the controller, And I'm pretty sure it was in a PvP match type of thing. I don't really know a lot about Halo. So he handed me a controller, and I kid you not, within 30 seconds, I must have, like, got shot about 5 or 6 times and fainted, and then, I got stuck in the corner, and instead of trying to help me out, they just kept deleting me over and over, and it's not really fun when you're stuck in a corner not knowing how to play a game, and you just keep falling over and over and over and over. And so, till this day, I will not touch Halo. Because it was kind of my first time playing, I think it was Xbox. I don't even remember. It was my first time using an Xbox controller. Didn't really play games at the time. I think the only game I played at that point was probably Pokemon. Yeah, so it was not a good time. So Halo could be a great game. I've heard the story of Halo is phenomenal. But I will never touch it because I have such bad experience with it, getting stuck in a corner and fainting over and over and over. And yeah, so I'll never touch it again. But about the campaign, I can't look past that point. I can't do it. I could maybe watch the videos of someone else playing. Like, if someone else wants to play Halo, I could watch them play it. But I cannot, in good conscience, pick up a controller and be like, wow, love to play Halo.
Put it this way, Halo is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and I've been trying to get her to play this game, or at least appreciate it, for like over a decade. It just won't work. Like, her mind literally is like a lock and key mechanism. If something ever crosses the I don't care line, it just gets locked in a box that gets locked in a box, and it's just F you.
And then I put that box inside another box, and then I put that box inside another box. From Pokemon to an FPS and controller while getting your butt whipped for your big brother, valid crash out. Yeah, I was not a happy little camper. First experience with Halo was my cousins yelling at me for camping and wondering why we're making s'mores. Oh no. But about StarCraft II, that's a core memory for me as a kid. I've seen my brother play it. I don't think it's my type of game. I wouldn't be good at that type of, like, strategy game. To be honest, you just look up the lore videos and the OST actually playing it is meh. Yeah, I could, but I'm not super interested in it to begin with. It is funny when I see people in, like, similar armor to Master Chief, and I call them Master Chief, and it's not, because I don't have a lot of knowledge. I'm like, oh my god, it's Master Chief! And the Tetra's like, no, Yura, just because it's a green outfit doesn't mean it's Master Chief. And I'm like, dang. What do you mean AVP dude doesn't exist and never existed? To insist otherwise is heresy. Do you need to speak to the friendly inquisitor over there, Wisdom? What? Getting spawn camp. Yeah, spawn camp. That's the word. Like, that sucks. I thought for a moment he was like turbo evil and dumped you on the library on legendary midway through. Sucks your bro did that to you. Damn. Yeah, he kind of was a jerk. Just a little bit. And like I said, growing up, I didn't really play games because it was kind of like, oh, you're a girl, you can't play games, go play with your dolls type of vibe. So like, my first console, besides a hand-me-down Game Boy to play gold version, was the GameCube. GameCube was my first system that was also a hand-me-down, I think. Or did I have my own GameCube? We might have had 2 GameCubes, so I might have had my own GameCube, and all I played was Animal Crossing. That was like the only game I was allowed to play, and it was maybe like an hour to a week. So I didn't have a lot of time to figure it out, but I liked it. So like, I grew up on the only games I was really allowed to play was kind of like Nintendo ones. Whereas my brother literally played everything. And then I got into World of Warcraft once that was out, a little bit later, but that was fun, but I also didn't get to play that as well because we only had one computer. Your childhood sounds traumatic. Welcome to my world. It was so quirky. So funny. That's my problem. If I decide I don't like something, nothing will change my mind. I'm open to new experiences, but once I dislike something, it's banished to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, a little bit. I'm kind of the same way. I'm very stubborn in my ways. And like, you could like Halo, you could talk about it, that's fine, it doesn't bother me. I personally just have no interest in it. I have good memories of Halo, mostly because of the campaign. The multiplayer was neat, but it was a meat grinder. I've heard the story is amazing. Like, every person I've talked to was like, why do you hate Halo? And I was like, because I just have a bad experience with it. Like, but they're like, oh, it's so good. I'm like, that's great. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's kind of like if you were shown the game every time, and every time you saw the game, someone kind of just, like, smacked you in the face. And you're like, oh, suddenly I don't want to play that game anymore. There's a YouTube channel that cuts together the game cutscenes and movies called Gamer's Little Playground if you want to watch the story. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do if I actually was, like, really interested in it and didn't want to play it.
People in the comments section or who watch this later, if you actually want her to watch it and to stop complaining about Halo, make sure you like the video and subscribe and say how much you want her to watch Halo lore.
Actually, that would be a great reaction
because then she'll shut up and she'll watch it. So just
and I can
make
talk
sure,
about it with you guys.
So everybody who's here who likes Halo, spam in the comments and see if you can get other people to say the same thing. So she's forced to watch Halo lore.
I would watch it with you guys. That would be because yeah, actually that makes sense. To the comments. Dresden growing up with siblings. Yeah, I have 3 other siblings, but a core memory with Halo is jumping into a LAN game, smoking everyone for a few minutes and leaving. I'm terrible at Halo. It was all beginner's luck. Those guys were convinced I was a gamer. Shh, don't let them think otherwise, TJ. You are a gamer. Believe in yourself. Spent my life glued to my Game Boy and then my DS. The other parts of my life was fighting with my brothers over those same things. Yeah, I thankfully got my own Game Boy and I had my own GameCube, but I shared my room with my sister as well. So, like, that was rough. And then we had animals, and then my parents were like, play outside. And I was like, okay. So, yeah. And then I had chores. Lots of chores. I had so many arguments with my siblings over the one computer we had with our dial-up internet. I already had to fight enough with my mom to get off the phone with our neighbor. Yeah, the only time I was able to play World of Warcraft is when my brother was out at his friend's house. That was it. You should watch Red vs. Blue. It might make you hate Halo less. I've also heard Red vs. Blue is funny, but I don't know. Isn't it really old? Would it still hold up to like today's standards? Is that also something that would be able to stream on YouTube? Because I don't know a lot of the TOS with YouTube, so I'm not sure. Your wife knows you too well, you're right. Yeah, it's the only time I do it, where like I could talk about the community and learn it. Then I'd be interested. It is very old. Okay. I've heard people like Red vs. Blue. I think I tried watching it once, but because I don't have any understanding of it, I was kind of like, eh. Red vs. Blue is funny, but it does show its age a lot. Ugh. See, that's what I'm worried about. Because I don't want to give, like, a boring reaction. Because a lot of things I feel like haven't aged well. Like, I'll laugh at something that's, like, Pokemon related because I understand Pokemon. But a lot of it just doesn't, like, keep up with, like, memes of today or something. I played games a lot as a kid because I either broke my arm almost every summer. Oh, my God. Doing Daredevil stunts, or later on was an actual therapy for my hand after major hand surgery. That's crazy. I've also never broken or sprained a bone, so. It has a puma with like a cat puma? Or like the shoes puma? Is shoes puma? Yes, it's one of the best series ever. I've heard good things, but I don't know if I'd understand it. Red vs. Blue's ancient, not sure how it is with streaming reacting, but it could be worth a giggle. Is it like a long series, or is it just like one video? First video game I played when I was a kid was the OG Doom game. You played OG Doom? That's crazy work. The latter seasons aren't as great, but it holds up great. I mean, if I like it, I could watch like an episode or 2. Hi, Sathy. Hey, Pokemon, Mom threw your first edition cards out when I was a kid. No, you could have been like a millionaire. No. Did you have a first edition Shadowless Charizard? Because, 07. 17 seasons? Holy macaroni. So would you ever play something like MechWarrior or HBS Battletech? That French's lore is pretty extensive too. I don't even know what either of those are. What about Team Fortress 2? Isn't it? I've heard Overwatch was similar to Team Fortress 2. Similar, right? Oh. Okay, my screen is doing that flashy thing. Give me 1 second. I love when my resolution is so funky. I love it. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I just gotta do this. I will freeze momentarily, but I promise I am still here. And then back again. and keep changes, and now we should be good. Funky little tee haha thing. Red vs. Blues in short episodes. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to dedicate an entire thing to 17 seasons. Battletech Mech Warrior, big stompy shooty robots. The problem is my aim also isn't that great. Bro, me too. My dad let me play on my save file until I overwrote it because I was a dumb kid. I accidentally overwrote my brother's, I think, Fire Red version? Or was it? I don't know. I wrote over one of his Pokemon games when it was just released and he got really angry at me. Because I didn't have my own Game Boy at that time. Or my own system. So he was like, yeah, you can play, just don't save. And I was like, oh, there's a different save file. There was not a different save file. Remember when I was a dumb kid, I traded my Gyarados for a Corsola because my friend convinced me it was better? No, that would be me too. I would trade anything for a Flareon card because Flareon was my favorite. So I'm pretty sure I've traded like a Holo Chansey or like a Holo Alakazam or something for a Flareon card or just like a cute Pikachu card. Team Fortress 2 was like Overwatch without nearly as... Oh. Well, I didn't look at that part of it, Wisdom Ball. The heck? I actually want to get back into MWO. I used to play casually in the army, but took a break after your old PC died and couldn't pick it up again. Man, I feel that. Once games are like shut off for a while, it's hard to get back into it. Harebrained Schemes, one of the companies that made a computer game for Battletech. I don't know what that is. Don't you dare put Overwatch in the same tier as TF2. TF2 is a treasure. No, when I was playing Overwatch, they were saying Overwatch was a copy of Team Fortress 2. And that's the only thing I know about it. I know there's like a healer and there's lots of memes for it, but I don't know much about it, to be honest. You actually find the OG classic games online like Doom for free and it's still fun today. Tetra was trying to get Doom to play on, was it a pregnancy test or something like that? He was trying to like set it up because there's a way you could put Doom on pretty much anything. I had a first edition complete with multiple copies of the first 150. I look at my parents now and told them they threw away possible millions. They did though. Especially if they were in good condition and they were all like safe in a binder. That's like a lot of money. It's a lot. I am so sorry for you. You could have been a billionaire, not a billionaire, a millionaire by now. Especially that first edition Charizard. Ugh. Idea for future reaction content. Team Fortress 2 meet the team intro cinematics. Huh? You can. My entire exposure to Overwatch is from cultured art. Oh no. I've heard a story about that before and they're like, whoa, she's in a video game? And I was like, oh my goodness. My mother threw in my binder when I was 12. See, my brother had most of the cards. I only kept like the really cute cards. Like I have, I think I have like a Holo Chansey. I have a Gardevoir. I had some of the Firework Reverse Holo cards just because I thought they were cool. But because I was a kid, I just put them in the binder and so they're kind of a little beat up. You could play Doom with, is that 16,039,018,500 crabs? Wait, what? Where's when they're like the same generation that hoarded Beanie Babies if they're worth millions? I had Beanie Babies. I had like 2. And then I had the book because I just like books. So I got the book and they're like, this Beanie Baby's worth $400,000. And like you can still buy it in the store. Because I just made up prices. I also had a book of all the Pokemon card prices back in the day. I think I still have it. Maybe I have it? No. I think Tetra got it as a gift one time. Speaking of Pokemon, I managed to finish all the Pokédex entries on each game. What the hell? See, I didn't beat a Pokemon game until, I think, like, college. Because I was always afraid of finding the Elite Four because I always just picked Pokemon that were cute. And I like a lot of fire types, so if there was a water, like, Elite Four or like champion or whatever, I was just in trouble. Even Doom isn't immune to carcinization, I'll become crap. You have a book for Yu-Gi-Oh! I have the original Kaiba's deck from Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards somewhere. I hope I didn't throw it out. It has to be somewhere, Tetra.
She's been living on this copium for like a decade.
I have it somewhere.
We have tens of thousands of Pokemon cards. No exaggeration. I know where almost all the cards are. It's not. It doesn't exist. We don't have it.
It's in
She's
there.
had me look so many. Go watch your damn medical stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch my medical stuff. Half the fun of Pokemon for me is finding the team I like, the making work. Yeah, I just pick cute Pokemon. That's what I do. I like a lot of fire types, so that's usually what I aim for. And then I just like cute Pokemon. That's what it is. So it's like I go through the whole thing. The One Piece is real. I really hope I didn't throw it out when we moved.
Speaking of, it's gone. But speaking of the One Piece, they it is believed that One Piece is ending, so we'll actually learn what the One Piece is.
Oh my gosh, I can finally start reading it now.
Oda was quoted as saying that he deliberately avoids putting pirates with eye patches because he has stated that once an important character appears with an eye patch, it marks the end of the story and the final arc. And Shanks was just shown with an eye patch.
Wait, what? Chad, the One Piece is finally gonna end. No! There's no card binder embossing. It's not even a card binder. It's literally, if I still have the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it's in an M&M's tin, like a metal tin, just like thrown in there. There's a hack ROM game called This Gym of Mine where you play as the gym leader and improve your town. That's awesome. I've also played a ROM game where you play as Team Rocket, which was kind of fun. It's like, but you start as a grunt, so you can't really steal Pokemon, but they give you a Pokemon and you raise it up and you fight other people. And you're working for Team Rocket, which was fun. Yo, I might actually watch it now. I want to read it. I want to read the One Piece. I'm actually going to see the, the One Piece, I think I see the day. Soon. It's happening. But Tetra, there's no One Piece embossing say. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's been almost, oh my god, it's been an hour. Okay, well, oof, I'm sorry for being a yap
You didn't
guy.
have anybody actually tell you, go do watch content.
I know.
You're good. I had a lot of people today being like, when are you starting?
Oh
hey,
yeah, no,
when you starting?
we have all good people today. All good little beans. They've been very understanding. Thank you, gamers.
React when? Yeah, react when?
React when? Well, now I gotta delay it 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, it was a really good yap. The problem is, how do I make this full screen? It's okay. Well, now I have a full screen. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my music. Did you feed the cats?
Yeah.
Okay, because Shortcake is staring at me menacingly.
more
We love talking with you. Yeah, I like the yap session. It's kind of like we get to have like a cool conversation. Chat was on some stuff with Tetris today. Oh, believe me, I was in there in the beginning and I was kind of pulling out my hair. Ugh. Your relaxed Tetris accent. Wait, you want me to say coffee? I could do that. I could say coffee. And, water? Yeah, I kind of do. How do you say water? Water? Water?
Water.
Yeah, water. I used to say Walter, because I messed it up one time. Yeah, that one too. Always here for the yap. When the video started, I play games and learn. That's totally good. Water. Coffee. Try to think of other words. Dog. I'm gonna say hot dog. Yaps are fun, reacts are more excuse for yapping. I just like talking about things. The thing is, like, I know Tetra is also going on after this, so I don't want to take too much time.
Okay.
But
No, that believe me, I know analytically it's not a great choice. I'm literally just doing it because I want to play the game.
that's fair. That's fine. Water. Yeah, water. Oh, people say water.
Water.
Water. Yeah, no, I don't say.
I'm
I say
watering
water.
my plants here.
I'm walking here. Okay, funny story about that, and then we'll get into the video. No, nobody actually says that in New York, except one person. That person is me. You know why? Because whenever there's a tourist and I'm out and about, I purposely make sure I say it to be that one person. Because I'm like, oh my god, the tourist is gonna be so excited when they hear New Yorkers. They're like, I am walking here. So I don't say it very loud, but if you look like a tourist in this city, I make sure I say it. I'm the one starting problems, but other than that, no one says that here. Yeah, you barely have a New York accent. When I get angry, I sound more, Brooklyn, if that makes sense. But I'd have to get really heated. But I was also told in school, because I was in the education field, that I have to make sure I enunciate my words and say it properly, because I'm not allowed, I would have gotten in trouble, so to speak, to say it incorrectly. Like, I can't say window. I have to say window, and I can't say February. I have to say February. So I literally took a whole course on how to make sure I'm saying words correctly. But unless I say coffee. I think coffee's a big one. That's a wholesome, probably make that tourist day. That's my job, see? They'll be so happy. Now I get it, my southern accent mainly comes out when I'm tired or angry because of speech therapy. Yeah, it's kind of like I was, not like trained, but I got used to saying things a certain way. Like if I don't think about it sometimes, I just like coffee. Instead of like the hard like awe, I just like coffee. So it really depends. It's the American version of British generic English, yeah. Except when I say oil, it comes out as oil. That's like, because we have such a diverse community sometimes, instead of Tuesday, I'll just say Tuesday. Because I just think it's fun to say. I think it's a cute little word. And like, oh, it's Tuesday, ain't it? I just think it's nice. And some people are like, your accent's horrible. And I'm like, well, it's fine because I'm having a good time. So, Lamau. Okay, let's, I don't want to, no, actually this volume should be good. All right, let's go here, go here. I should probably turn on the internet. Cool. Boop. Oh, no, okay, this is horribly sized. Oh, because I did it as full screen. Should I make it full screen? I think I did it so I wouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I'll make it full screen. His thumbnails are so funny. I'm sorry. They're so funny and quirky. Okay, that should be good. Should I resize it like this so you can't, like, so it's cut off a little bit? Is that good? So you can still see it, and then my model's not blocking a lot of it? Tuesday, Gov. Yeah, I think Tuesday is just fun to say. It just like rolls out instead of Tuesday. People say they don't understand what I'm saying in my home language. I basically tell them, Skishu, maybe level up hearing. Also fair. His stuff's vertical format, so full screen should be okay. Oh, amazing. Okay, so that should be good. Let's do a quick audio test. If I could press play. Is my mouse not working? Okay, full screen. Okay. It's not letting me play? Tetra, you check it, because I swear.
First of all, hide it on here.
Okay, hold on. Boop. That's what I'm saying. It's weird.
Something's wrong with your mouse.
My mouse?
Yeah.
But even if I press enter, it doesn't work.
Okay, so it is on here. What do you have open? This one?
Yeah.
Close it.
No, but I got everything set up.
I don't care. Start again.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I have to remember where it was now. History. Real things I've seen as a... It's loading. It's loading. Is YouTube just broken today?
You took too long and they weren't happy.
I took too long and they're like, no. You're a T-Scuff Queen. I told you I got everything else set up and ready to go. And now it's like, oh, you thought you were set up and ready to go? Okay, now it's working. Okay, cool. Now we'll turn it back on. All right, now we got it. Now, blah, blah, blah. Now we have it. Ah, stop. Okay. Sound check. I think it sounds pretty... Oh, there's no audio. Okay, now you should hear the audio. It's fine. We love you despite your scuff. I appreciate it. YouTube be like, when reacts, please stop yap. That's literally what they are, though.
Sir, because your heart rate is so high, we have to...
Okay, does that sound good? I feel like that's good. I didn't change it from the last time we watched it, so it should be good. And I remembered to unmute the desktop audio this time. Please praise me. I did good. I think I've done well. Okay. A little higher. Oh, yeah, sure. Where is the sound button? Boop. Volume about 50% up. Okay. So let's try it. Let's go back.
Sir, because your heart rate is so high, we have to give you...
Is that better? Because it sounds good on my end, so as long as it's good for you guys, and obviously when I want to react and say something, I'll pause it. Thank you. No, of course. I appreciate you guys letting me know. Perfect. Phenomenal. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right. Is this the beginning of it? Did I restart? Okay. Today we are going to watch Real Things I've Seen as a Firefighter and Paramedic compilation. I have seen some of these on YouTube Shorts before. So I'm curious to see which ones I haven't seen yet, because some of these stories are actually crazy. Here we go. It's my type of stuff because I'm working as a firefighter myself. Is going to be interesting. Oh my gosh. Please share your stories if you're like, this has also happened or this is common, because I would love to know. I would genuinely love to know. Okay, here we go.
Because your heart rate is so high, we have to give you something called adenosine. Okay. Wait, is that gonna stop his heart? No. Actually, yes, but not forever. What do you mean, not forever?
I would be okay with forever.
Well, because his heart rate is so high, we have to chemically restart it so it'll start working normally again. But everything's gonna be okay. Okay. All right, sir. The adenosine's on board.
Well, I feel...
Oh my God, is he?
weird.
Oh my God. That's a real thing where they just stop your heart and restart it? Okay, that's terrifying.
That's better.
God, I hate adenosine.
That's terrifying. Yeah, that seems about right. That's so scary. It's literally just turning it off again. Oh, so they're just tech support. Yeah, literally, it's a definition of have you tried turning it on and off again. That's so scary. Yes, and I'm not a big fan of that. My heart would be racing. I hope I wouldn't have to do it because I would be so stressed. Yeah, that's terrifying. Try turning it on and off again. That is so scary. Oh, I mean, I guess they have procedures that if your heart doesn't come back after a certain time, they would give you something else, or CPR, I'm assuming. But that's so scary. Oh, that's kind of what medical people are, tech support for biology. Godspeed, because I would not be able to do that. That would be way too scary for me. Oh my gosh. All right, well, first story, already terrifying. Off to a great start. 90% of the time, it works every time. Oh my God. I love gambling. It's so terrifying. Literally have to pull up the stats like, oh, there's a 10% chance that it might not come back and we gotta try something else. It just reminds me of like Dr. House stories, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, we'll have to try this, and if that doesn't work, then if you have a reaction to this, then it might be this. It's like a puzzle in itself. That's actually insane. Sir, your heart seems to be broken. Have you tried opening Task Manager? Yeah, end task, boot it back up. Oh my God. Okay, first story, terrifying. Okay.
Holy crap. Fire rescue, sir, are you hurting anywhere? Man, they shot my car.
Yeah, a few times, but more importantly, did they hit you?
Yeah, I think I felt something hit my leg. A few? Wait, what, how many's a few?
Sir, do you think we could maybe focus on you for a second? I mean, bullets can hit things like your leg and bounce around in your body, causing more
Wait, bounce around? You think it bounced around inside of my door? Oh, my window's definitely broken. I'm gonna need new tint. I'm gonna need a whole new paint.
Hey man, how many times has he hit? Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, priorities, am I right? Yeah. I was like, I know it was like fake bullet holes on the car for this story, but like, I'd be freaking out too. I'm like, oh, that's so much money. And I'm sure he has like the adrenaline rush, like not even realizing, so he doesn't even feel the pain yet. Sure, Cake took your spot. Sure. So yeah, I know a person would be that guy, but like, I'd be stressed out that there's, I don't know, bullets in my actual leg. House MD influenced medical knowledge for the layman in the worst ways, though. Wait, really? Because people thought they could be house and it was like actually a thing and could mess with people? Because I could see that. Remember, all these stories are 100% true. Yeah, you would think that it sounds crazy, but you would think like these are like completely made up, but they're not. More surprised that he was worried about his car. Like, who gives a carp about your car should be more worried about you? Probably because I'm assuming, I don't actually know. I'm assuming because he has adrenaline right now from like realizing and freaking out that his car has holes in it, that it's not like registering in his brain right away. That's what I would guess, but I wouldn't actually know. I don't actually know, but that's a little terrifying. The scary thing about bullets being able to bounce around your body, I always think of them flying through. Yeah, me too. That's a good point. I never thought they would like bounce around. Because you would think it would just be like a straight shot or something. Human stupidity truly knows no bounds. Every time you think you've seen something new hits, I would never have known these stories without this, man. I'm not gonna lie. I would have I've been like, that's not real. And I'd be like, no, actually. Two things are infinite, the universe and the human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Einstein. You know, I think Einstein was onto something here. Adrenaline can do a lot of amazing things to a person to block pain in reality. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking's happening because he's so in the moment with the bullets that maybe he doesn't realize it. So that's why he's freaking out about his car. And the second the pain hits, he's going to be like, oh my gosh. Since they've seen so much, one of my crowning achievements is confounding an EMT when he told them a goose broke your arm. A goose broke your arm? Bullets playing ping pong in your body is actually a nightmare. Yeah, I never would have thought of that, honestly. So, hi, dolphins. Yeah, if you want to see a real bullet do some damage, look up a 50 BMG round. It's a big bullet. What the heck? Yeah, no, I've seen some shorts of, like, this guy that tries to use bullets to, like, shoot through certain things. And it's scary. It's really scary. Geese are nasty. Yeah, they are. They're mean. Yeah, geese are bastards. We don't like geese around these parts. All right, next one. Let's see.
Fire rescue. Oh, dude, I'm so glad you're here. He's right there. Hey, I thought somebody called for an opioid overdose. Oh, no, it was definitely him, but I managed to wake him up. Oh, cool. So you gave him some Narcan? No, I covered him in a bunch of ice. Oh, okay. And that worked? No, that didn't quite seem to work. Okay, so what did you do? I put some in his rectum. Could be worse. Yeah.
What? I thought it was always the blood. Oh no, I wasn't expecting that. That's bad. I mean, it could be worse. And I wasn't expecting that either. Who thinks of these things? I mean, I'd be freaking out to wake him up, but suddenly enema. A goose tackled me out of nowhere off my bike during mating season, sent me tumbling with him pecking at my face. Once I set up reels, my arm broke. Oh my, yeah, you gotta be careful with geese around mating season, or even around their babies. They're scary. It's just fun to say a goose broke my arm. Technically, you're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. Technically, a goose did break your arm. That will wake you right up? I wouldn't know. The forbidden popsicle placement. I thought with all the ice around his you know, like, groin and everything, that, like, that would have woken him up, or he, like, splashed water in his face or something, or I can't say I was expecting that. I mean, I already see the preview of this one, and I'm terrified. I am terrified already.
Hey, somebody called for an allergic reaction? Hey, man, yeah, I got stung by jellyfish earlier, and it's still swollen. It hurts really bad. I think I should probably get checked out. Yeah, looks pretty swollen. There's actually a pretty simple way to ease the pain, though. Pee? We all already did that. All? Yeah, so I peed on the sting, but that didn't work. So Mike tried to pee on it, but he didn't have a good enough stream. So Jimmy tried to pee on it, but he couldn't get the right angle. So he peed into a cup, poured it on the sting, but that didn't work, and now we just don't know what to do. Water. You just soak it in hot water. That's it. Well, that would have been nice to know earlier. You think?
I smell so bad.
Fire rescue, somebody call.
Oh, I heard, I saw the yellow in the tub. You call that crazy story? It was nothing like what I did to a kangaroo because he was trying to bow hands when he was trying to fight you? This is a case of but what? Yeah, once you heard the jellyfish sting, it is not true. You do not pee on a jellyfish sting. Congrats on your daughter. Good for you. And Tetra Bethany goes, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Good enough stream. Yeah. One person peed into a cup and poured into it, but that didn't work. Like, don't you think after the first, I don't know, attempt, did that once? Well, that's what everyone tells you. That's what, like, the story is, right? Well, now you're in trouble. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. And when you'll make the sting worse? Yeah, I've heard it's what actually started the theory of peeing on jellyfish stings? I mean, he said he had a reaction to jellyfish sting, right? I've never heard of soaking it in warm water or hot water, though. I think his strategy came about because of Friends episode. Really? And then it just spiraled into everyone believing it? That's crazy work. That's actually insane. Internet. Gosh darn internet again. That would be so... Monica got stung by one and they're just like, oh, let's pee on it. Who even thinks of that? I wouldn't even think... I'd be freaking out. Like, if I got an allergic reaction to something, the first thing would be is, like, we gotta call someone. Or I don't know. I wouldn't even think to wrap it because, like, you gotta let it breathe, I guess. Another one of the evils of Friends. Yeah, one more thing to blame Friends for. Just because if you didn't have clean water, then you have some water. Oh... I guess so. I mean, I suppose, but then you're better off just, like, soaking it in the ocean, right? That's what I would think. Because I would think salty ocean water is better than peeing on it, even though it's similar, because it's, like, salted, I guess. Pop culture strikes again. Oh. No awful day to be tired enough to sleep through Tetra Stream, but by Kai will not miss this one. Hi, Alan! It's okay. Tetra has the VOD up, and then you could always watch her video later. It would be 10 out of 10. We're watching, paramedic medical stories. It's been funny. An awful day to be tired enough to I read that fact. But that has to be salt water, which in my case inflammation. Oh, I was always told salt water was good for wounds though. Maybe not for stings, but for wounds. Urine is sterile, just smelly. That and there's, I'm sure, like, stuff in it that you don't want near your bloodstream. If it gets hot water, it's technically a good source. I mean, true. That's true, because you would get rid of any type of, like, bacteria and stuff, I suppose, too. In Appalachia, if we are snake bites, and some people will suck out the venom from the bite and spit it out. I've heard that before. They're supposed to suck out the venom, but that would scare me, too. Vinegar is good. Well, that's good to know. Salt water is yes. Seawater, absolutely not, because of, like, the bacteria and small stuff in it. Salt is about fighting infection. Too much causes inflammation, water retention. Oh, see, I'm learning, chat. Look at me go. I think I remember this one that's about to come on, but I'm not going to spoil it because I'm not 100% what it is. I appreciate it. Thank you. All the stuff in pee is filtered out of the bloodstream. Yeah, see, I don't really know how the human body works. The human body is so interesting. Urine is only sterile before air touches it. Oh, so the second it's exposed to air, you're just cooked. Okay, well, that's good to know. I mean, not that I'd pee on anyone anyway, but just don't suck out the venom. It's already been peed on. We're crossing over two different areas here. Absolutely do not suck it out. There's also a myth that does not work. Wait, really? Sucking out venom wouldn't work. I wouldn't want it anyway, because at the same time, like, I feel like ingesting it or having it in your mouth is probably bad, but that's good to know. That is good to know.
Called for a sick person? Hello? I can see everything, man. Holy pupils, Batman. I'm not sure what he took, but he's been like that for 2 hours. I'm Batman. Hey, buddy, did you take anything? I don't know, man. Did you take something? He should go to the hospital, right? Honestly, I'm not sure what they're gonna do for him, but it's gonna be a fun ride no matter what. Fire rescue, somebody call for chat.
Ooh, okay. That one, he sees everything, chats. Good old drugs. I don't even know what that would be. Firefighter work at EMT, it's not easy because you see stuff that you can wish you can see and the smell is disgusting. Crossing the streams. Yeah, I don't think I'd make it out as a paramedic. I don't think I would be able to do it. Venom is fine to ingest, poison is not. Yeah, but I'd still be afraid. I'd still be afraid. You could smell colors. Stop that. The second the venom enters your body, it's already in your bloodstream. Sucking out when it would only be sucking out your blood, or worse, the participant will ingest the venom as well. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just probably not good overall. Problem with sucking it out is you'd have to suck out the containment faster than the bloodstream can pump it away from the bite sting wound, which takes seconds. Yeah, okay, I can understand that then. That's me looking at a subscriber count double in a day. You see the colors. Remember caught pee-pee? Plants poisonous. Kerchow. I do remember it. And then other things venomous. I remember the pee-pee. So the inverse means you can inject poison and be fine. It's still scary. It's anything. I can see everything caught. Well, I have to wear glasses to see some stuff. Sad, but dunce.
Chest pain? Hey, he said he's having a lot of chest pain.
Oh, sir, you don't look very good.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what happened? You were working on the car and then you started to have chest pain?
Oh no, it was actually after the car fell on him that he said his chest was really hurting him.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he was underneath the car working on it, and then the jack slipped out and he was a meat pancake for about half a second.
Sir, can you lift up your shirt, please?
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap. What do you want to do?
Drive really, really fast.
Bam. 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness. How does that other guy act so calm? Okay, I'm like generally proud of you right now. Thanks, Fen. Responding to nasty things that would not go away. You'll be stuck with it for the rest of your life. Yeah, I don't think I can unsee these things. I don't know how you go through this daily and being like, yep, that's normal. Did job for 7 years, but got to a point where I couldn't handle some things anymore. Some of these stories are crazy. Yeah, a little car fell on top of him, and like you don't think like I'd be like, just take them. Please don't inject things into your bloodstream without a doctor present. Agreed. Great advice, TJ. That's our God. Most of the time, the proteins in venom can be broken down by stomach acid. It really depends on the venom. Really? Huh. I mean, I would still call a doctor, obviously, but thankfully, I don't have the kind of dangers that Australia has, so we should be okay. If you panic, they panic. That's why I'd be terrible at it, because I am notorious for just freaking out in little situations. So, yeah, holy, who needs internal organs anyway? I hope that guy was okay. Also, hi, just found your channel today with the Australia video. I'm the one who brought up the little fun facts about crocodiles and hippos. Hello, welcome in, and thank you. I like learning about other things, because people on the Australian comments were like, oh, and this is also this, and I was like, oh. See, I'm gonna watch more Par's videos probably in like a week or two, so I get to learn more about Australia and how I'm terrified. Most surprised he's still alive, because if a car falls on you, pretty much MI. Yeah, a car fell on him and he somehow got him out too, because you have to think about it. You have to jack the car back up and then slide him out, so it's not like he was just taking out instantly. So it probably sat there for like a minute or two. There's a reason I'll never own a motorcycle. Motorcycles are very scary, because you're not safe in a car either, but you're less safe in a motorcycle because it's just open. Makes sense. Most venom has evolved to go straight to the bloodstream, so it wouldn't need to be resistant to things like stomach acid. Yeah, I can see that. Ever see that video of the doctor resuscitating a newborn? At a certain point, the training just kicks in, man. No, I haven't, but that would freak me out. Especially with a baby on the way. Oh, one fear. Instructions unclear. Injected white monsters could be awake faster. No, bad. Just lift the car easy. I mean, I've heard stories of like, because the adrenaline's going through, that people have lifted a car to get like people out. But assuming they don't have that burst and that they have to like put the jack back under, jack it back up, and then pull the guy out. Yeah, I'm surprised he was breathing. Adrenaline is a hell of a natural booster, too. There's already been cases of people lifting cars. Yeah, I was just saying that, Snowman. I was just saying that. I've heard so many stories like that, too. Snake wine is an alcoholic beverage produced in East and Southeast Asia by infusing a whole venomous snake in rice wine or grain alcohol. I have seen those. The ethanol alcohol denatures the venom's proteins. I've seen alcohols with the actual snake in it, which is, I've seen rattlesnakes in it, too. I don't know if rattlesnakes are venomous, but I've seen them in there, and those freak me out. I don't think I'd have those, even though it's safe. Actually, from what I heard, that guy who was there with him lifted the car up with one arm, grabbed his friend, and dragged him out. If you give me impressive. Yeah, that's really impressive. I mean, the guy seemed chill in this video. I don't know if he's, like, one-to-one doing what he was saying, but that's honestly pretty impressive. Never going to Australia. No, thank you. You can keep that cursed land. Yeah. Australia, I'm sure is beautiful, but I will not be there. I will not be there. Channels this year's where he explains more about the situations. Really? Okay, because I'd love to see those, to be honest, and see like what actually happened with them. Like play the clip, then being like, what happened to that person? Because that'd be interesting. So one of a guy's getting his pee-pee practically ripped off because he tried to remove a catheter without deflating. Oh. Oh, I don't even have one of those, and that's terrifying. That brings me pain. That brings me pain. Not a couple paramedics either get dark humor, you don't get you don't last long in the job. Yeah. Cobra whiskey's nuts. Yeah, I've seen scorpions in alcohol bottles too. I've seen a spider, I think, as well. Maybe, unless I'm losing it. But I could have sworn I've also seen a spider. It's peak man doing mad things product. Rule of thumb with snakes, slit eyes venomous, round eyes safe. Oh! That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. This guy also does a Where Are They Now series and covers this case. This guy's great. I don't know how he has time to be a paramedic and film all these things, but this guy's great. He tells the story really well, gets to the point. It's like so good. Once the adrenaline wears off, you'll probably feel the torn muscle. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that before. Series is Where Are They Now on the FDC channel where he does follow-ups on some of these clips. Even if we don't watch that like as a stream, I would love to watch that even on my own just because I'm always curious. What a terrible day to have eyes. Sometimes, yeah. Same with Florida, too many creepy crawlies down there as well. Yeah, someone in my comments on the Australia video said that Australians are terrified of Florida because of like a lot of similar things, and I'm like, I know Florida has like crocodiles or alligators and, you know, I'm sure there's some bugs, but I feel like Australia just has so many. That's why guys flinch when someone hurts their eggs and sausage, the pain divided through the Dude Network. Yeah, someone that doesn't have those bits, I don't understand, but I could only imagine the pain. Because I've heard it's very sensitive. So, however, this is not a foolproof rule because some venomous snakes, like the coral snake, have round pupils, and some non-venomous snakes can have elliptical pupils. The only time I'd be close enough to a snake if it's behind glass and I'm safe. So I could observe and watch the danger noodles from a distance. I don't think I'm gonna be what's his name? Fisher Garrett, something like that. Fishing Garrett. Where he goes like yoink. Nah, that's not me. I'll be like, oh, what a cute little danger noodle. Let me take 10 paces backwards. Cotton needs all the tea on what happened to these people. Yeah, I just want to know. Be like, did they make it? Are they okay? Were they in the hospital for a while? I'm just curious. If a place scares Aussies, pay attention. I mean, I've been to Florida once, but we were in a very, like isolated area with people, so there wasn't really a lot of animals. Shortcake. Hold on. Cat's being a menace. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Good girl. The highest concentration of pain receptors are unfortunately located there. Of course they are, because why wouldn't they? My family's actually from the Gulf Coast, and yeah, it's basically Diet Australia. I was gonna say, yeah, I think Australia is terrifying, but Florida has some creepy crawlies and some no animals. The greater dude invented hive mind recoils. So I need to go to bed. Bye, child. You're have fun. Take it easy, Diamar. Get a good night's sleep. Florida man here. We have both the American alligator and the American crocodile. Okay, so I was correct. I wasn't sure because I get confused between the two, but I was saying I know they have one of them, but they have both, so I was technically correct. Problem with Florida is the people. For fun, Google your birthday and month followed by Florida man. I've done that before. And yes, there's a story for every day. Florida man is scary. But that's a people thing. Steve Iron? What about Steve Iron? I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name. My brain is fried. I apologize. My Florida man was a drunk guy that handed over a taco for his ID when pulled over. Even if you just look up Florida man and like a date, there's sometimes like 3 to 5 stories. And they have pythons. Okay, so the pythons are fun. You felt disturbance too? Good to thought I was alone. Fun fact, talking to Florida man at the moment. Oh no, run, Libra, run! Florida has snakes that eat... There's snakes that eat the gators? Hello? I didn't know that. I know there's big snakes, but... Ooh. Okay, so never going to Florida either. Cross that off.
Milligrams of Narcan on board.
Dude, did you just slam that Narcan? Yeah, man, I've never had a problem when I slam. Is he okay? Are you okay, bro? Okay. Are you sure you... I guess he wasn't...
Oh.
Jeez. Oh, God. Holy chocolate milk. Okay. I'm really okay now. Wonderful.
Do it again. Okay. All right then. Cool. I love that. A mother once stepped directly over a gator because she'd never seen a real gator before and thought it was a lawn statue. Well, thankfully, then nothing happened then. As much publicity as Florida gets, Mississippi's bayou gets wild too. Yeah, a lot of swamp areas. I could see that. The pythons eat the gator. And gators could be up to like 20 feet long or something, right? So my closest friend for the past 5 years, though? I don't know, Libra. Imagine a snake that can fit the whole gator. No, that's terrifying. Already showered for the day, it seems. Yeah, just like, bleh. Burmese pythons become a real problem in the Everglades. Yeah, see, I thought danger noodles are cute, but some of them can be scary, I guess. Naxalone is a heck of a medicine. Is that the thing that he just, like, upchucked? Time for a 12-hour shower? Oh, I'd feel so gross. I feel like you could take a shower after that and still feel gross. Thankfully, he, like, doesn't have hair, or, you know, at least in this situation. So I feel like it's a little easier. I feel like I would never be able to get, like, the smell out of my hair. Also, gators can run, like, 20 miles per hour. I love that. And by I love that, I mean I'm afraid. He got it in his mouth. No. Oh, you'll never be able to get that out. Oh, no. Oh, one fear. You will know fear when you see a gator get up and run. Yeah, and I can't run 20 miles per hour, so... And I threw up because the Naxalone essentially emptied his stomach. Man, cute and scary are mutually exclusive. I understand, but I still would be nowhere near them.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Busy day? You have no idea, man. We literally just cleared from the hospital and got hit with this one. But what's going on? Oh, our patient Mike here blasted his thumb with his old trusty hammer, and his boss wants him to go down to the hospital and get it checked out. All right, cool, man. Well, we'll get him loaded up and get him going down to the hospital. Oh, crap.
Isn't there supposed to be a stretcher back there?
Yes.
Is it still at the hospital?
Yes.
Would you like me to ask the patient to sit on the bench seat so you can bring him down to the hospital and get your stretcher back?
For the love of God, yes.
Awesome. Oh, and you're never gonna live this down. All right, sir, let's go ahead and head this way.
Oh, because he forgot something? Oh, that stinks. I feel like that would be something I would do. I would forget it. Looked at my birthday in Florida, man. For this year, a guy shot at people in a bar over an argument of how many eggs a chicken can lay. Yep, that's Florida, man. That sounds about right. Luckily, he missed every shot. Oh my gosh. Exactly, look at caught. Huh? That's smug. Isn't there supposed to be a stretcher in there? I'd be so angry. I'd be like, man, come on. Forgot this. So he'd have to go back to the hospital to get the stretcher to bring... Oh, terrible. Terrible.
Fire rescue. Hey, I was taking a shower. I slipped and fell and... Okay, and you hurt your back? No, my back doesn't hurt.
But you fell?
Uh-huh.
And you're in pain?
You could say that.
Okay, I'm a little confused here.
There's a soap bottle in my rectum.
Huh?
Like the whole thing?
The whole thing.
And you fell?
Does it really matter at this point?
No, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and get going.
I want to say I have questions, but I feel like I shouldn't have questions. Not just soap. It was a soap bottle. He is not having a good day. On my birthday, Florida man stole a Snoop Dogg statue. That's a crazy one, Alan. The soap, it got there. He fell on it. How do you lie so casually like that? That's like a 1 in a billion chance for that actually to happen. How's it just like oh, it's not gonna flare blaze, it doesn't go there. Yeah, that was 100% coincidental. It happens to like 8 people a day, trust. Happens to like 8 different people a day. It's gotta be it.
Kick you right in your ginger face, you come any closer. Sir, I just need you to calm down so we can help you. Oh, I'm gonna help you rearrange those freckles on your carrot top mug with my foot here in a second. Come on, man, we can't do anything for you unless you calm down. You know what? Why don't you come over here and I'll show you how calm I can be after I Chuck Norris those pearly whites out of your mouth. What was that? Ketamine. Really? Yep. So what happens now? You're going on a happy adventure. All right.
What? Okay, I've heard of ketamine before. But what does it actually do? It calms you down? If someone claims they fell on a random object and it goes up the butt, 90% chance it was intentional, 100%. What, magical adventure time? Is it like too much adrenaline? I mean, he looks like he was gonna fight him. Oh, it's a tranquilizer. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was like, clearly I don't know drugs. I thought it was like an upper type of thing. And I was like, why would they give that to someone who's already like hysterically gonna fight someone? Oh, okay. So that's what he meant by happy adventure time. Okay. It's basically turbo weed to calm the aggressive patient down. Now that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's made for horses. Yeah, and horses are like huge. It's a mega downer. Okay, that makes sense now. But it would go that quickly? Like literally he stabbed him with the needle and then he was just like, "What was that?" He was like, "Calm." It's used on humans too. People say it's a horse trank. Yeah. He's wrong? Wait, what do you mean? Because he thinks it fights. Oh, well, I mean, to each their own, I suppose. Can knock out a horse, imagine the effect on a human. Yeah, horses are pretty big. It's pretty fast. Well, I guess it would enter the bloodstream, right? So it would be nearly instant. Drugs are scary. Drugs are scary.
Sir, here's some orange juice. This should bring your sugar up. Thanks. But you know what, man? I actually don't think I need it. I'm feeling a lot better. You sure? Yeah. I think he might need it a lot more than I did. Dude.
Yeah, I think my sugar might be a little bit low. You mind?
He's on a new diet. Yeah, he might not want to be on that anymore. Probably not.
Do you have any more orange juice?
Virus.
Oh, okay. As a diabetic, I feel this. Yeah. Sugar levels are no joke. Now, I have a couple of people I know that are diabetic, but that seems like that seems like not a good idea to mess around with that. I feel like you really need to be strict with that so you don't, because you would pass out, right? I don't know a lot about it. I have a general idea of things, but isn't it like if you don't get enough sugar, it kind of like messes with your blood or something, right? Blood sugar changes you can put in the hospital to turn you into a grenade berserker. Yeah, I was gonna say you could like literally die from not getting enough sugar, right? Losing too much sugar is bad. Yeah. I get like that with orange juice and I don't even have any medical conditions, just a big fan. I love that for you, Ralph. I also love orange juice. See, I was always afraid because my uncle had it, but like I didn't understand the extent of it. And then if you have too much sugar, that's also really bad. So it's like a balancing act. Yeah, and if you're on the job with someone's life potential in your hand, don't be that medic. Yeah, you'd have to make sure you're containing it really, really well because you don't want to pass out while trying to help someone else. That's scary. That's really scary. You have to stay in the golden middle road. Too little sugar, death, too much death. Yeah, that's difficult. That's really tricky.
Somebody called because they were feeling weak?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, hey, so what happened before you started feeling this way?
I was trying to help my friend put a bandage on his finger, but I don't do well with blood.
Oh, okay, well, maybe let's not look at his finger then, okay?
But I needed his help, man, because I don't do well with blood either.
Oh, no, sir, I need you to take a deep breath, okay? Whoa, hey, you too. You guys, come on, both of you can't pass out at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if the floor is calm.
2 ambulances it is. 911.
Yep. Yep. Yep, I could see that happening. Yep. Mattress dismount just off. That's terrible. We were watching I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was some kind of surgery thing. It was a health class. And I remember the boy sitting in front of me like his head smacked into the desk, and then he rolled out of the desk mid-video because he couldn't stand the sight of blood, and that's the only time I've seen it actually happen. And that was terrifying. That was really scary, and I was like, what happened? He just, out of nowhere, didn't even know. I guess it was the first time he's seen something gruesome enough. Could be worse. They could have puked everywhere first, then passed. Really? It's that bad sometimes. Can't read the sign. He adds in those funny signs in the background of some of his butt. It says, would AMRAP burpees pull up in this one? Next one really is a doozy? Oh no. Oh god, okay. Well, I can see his face already with like chalk all over the place, so I'm afraid.
Somebody called for a fall? Yeah, I called for him. Hi. Why are you leaning that way? One of these hooks are in my shoulder. And why is there a hook in your shoulder? Oh, he was finishing the last rep of an AMRAP WOD, butterflying into a bar muscle up when his grip broke, catapulting him off of the bar into a reverse V-up right onto that hook. I have absolutely zero clue what you just said. I fell off the bar and onto the hook. Ah, yeah, it was this close to finishing. Yeah. So what happens now? Now we try to figure out how to get him and the meat hook of death down to the hospital together. Sir, because you're...
God, okay, I didn't mean to click it. That freaked me out. Moral of the story, never work out. Yeah, I'm guessing he's like a gymnast of some form. I don't mind bleeding, I've done it enough. I'm horribly phobic of needles, though. Once you see a blood taken for a blood test, I nearly passed out. Yeah, I also have a fear of needles, but because of in my current state, I've had to take a lot of blood tests, pretty much like once or twice a month. I literally have to hold Tetra's hand, look in the other direction, talk to her about something to distract me, and then thankfully I've had good phlebotomists, so it's very quick. But I also, if I look at the needle, I will get very, very queasy. Very queasy, so I can't look at needles either. The actual blood part doesn't bother me. It's the needle that gives me the heebie-jeebies. Not in the garage with a bunch of stuff in it, at least. Yeah, not with hooks just laying around. Yeah, probably a bad idea. The brain goes haywire when deprived of sugar. Glucose is literally the main fuel of the brain, so you might get filled with adrenaline and get angry while you're confused. Violence ensues. Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Don't work out in your garage with sharp objects nearby. You would think that would be like the standard. I'm just gonna get the next video set up while we do this. You would think that would be the standard, but apparently not. That's a little tee-hee ha-ha quirky. Okay, let me do this. Let me minimize this. Can we get full screen? Okay, we have one more video, is another compilation if it wants to start. I love looking at needles when they draw the blood. I'm like, well, that stuff was inside of me. They've taken 4 vials of my blood at one point, and then 2, and then 2, and then 2. And that was terrifying.
Fire rescue, somebody call for...
I didn't hit the play button. I'm not ready yet. Blood donor might suit you well. I was saying before that my dad's a big blood donor. He was actually telling me yesterday during Thanksgiving, he's like, I gotta make sure I donate blood. But I just can't do the needles. 31 is your record, got dizzy to say the least. That's so many. They stole your piss and your blood. Yeah, they did. They did. They test urine and blood. Go figure. Because one's just not enough. I'm starting my workout over this pile of needles and broken glass. What could go wrong? Especially if it's something like being a gymnast or doing gymnastics. You need such a wide open space. Even if you just don't hit other people or other objects. Like, oof. Oof, tuna. All right, here is part 2. New real things I've seen as a paramedic and fire... Oh, he's also a firefighter. Hello? Okay.
Fire rescue, somebody call for a stroke? Hey, I think he's having a stroke. Hi. I think you might be right. I told you should have went to the hospital yesterday. Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday this happened during yoga class, but I didn't want to miss it.
Yeah, he was doing the first drooling downward dog in history.
But then it went away.
And then what happened?
It happened again at dinner.
Yeah, there were more mashed potatoes on the table than there were in his mouth.
But then it went away again.
Wait, hold on. When did this one begin?
Like 10 minutes or so. I mean,
I really need to go to the hospital. Say puffed pastry. Sure. Puffed pastry. I should go.
What? Huh? They can go away? What? Yoga class? What? Yeah, how do you, like, not functionally, not... I have so many questions. How are you not able to function and then all of a sudden it's like, just kidding? It went away? Can it go away? Panic at bruise or blasé at broken bone, the two types of patients. See, I'm unless I'm really, really in a lot of pain, I won't speak up about a lot of things. But if I noticed something was wrong, I would be like, hospital. Strokes can hit and abate multiple times. I always thought for some reason strokes happen and then you kind of just like passed out. I guess it was really good yoga. Imagine you could have, mini strokes. Oh, you're right. I never cease to be amazed by just how a bunch of people, mostly men, are like, it's probably fine. No, I could see that happening. Yeah, and be like, I can just fine. As long as I'm not like immobilized, I suppose, or laying on the floor. Then a lot of people are like, I'll survive. They can go away, but it's not exactly worth risking permanent brain damage. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that either. Yeah, it's probably really not good for your brain. The blood clot went away, it seems. Still, that's terrifying. That's actually terrifying. Imagine if you had a stroke while having a stroke. That can happen? Oh, geez. Yeah, no, that's... If something is wrong, please go see your doctor. Please.
911, somebody called for someone passing out?
Yeah, man, he keeps passing out.
Oh.
Hi.
How many times has he passed out?
I don't know, man, like 4 or 5 times.
Does anyone else smell mashed potatoes?
And you're just calling now?
Yeah, man, I mean, it's not like he's out for a long time. He wakes up like 2 seconds after he goes down.
Dude, that is not a reason. Holy crap.
Wait for it.
Oh, crap. Holy crap.
Hi.
Well, this is new.
Okay, intro the new one already looks interesting, but like, what? See, it's probably fine. How do you have someone pass out multiple times and be like, oh, well, they're right back at it? So, I mean, ever want to hear from a medical professional, well, this is new? Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, how, after 2 seconds, it's, oh my God, terrifying. That's terrifying. A stroke while stroking. Stroking quotes was meant as a joke about, oh, well, I wasn't thinking about that. Nope. The dark side of being raised stereotypically manly man way for not bleeding out or actively dying. You're a shameful weakling to your entire blood if you go to the hospital. Well, it's not real. You shouldn't think that way. If you are in pain and it hurts, you should go get it checked out. Bro, hi, bro, how you doing? Yeah, you probably should get that checked out. Narcolepsy? Oh, it could be narcolepsy. But if it's something new, because you would know if you had narcolepsy at a younger age, right? Or does it happen later in age? We're watching medical, I almost said pharmaceutical. Why did I say pharmaceutical? Brain loading, medical paramedic reactions. There we go. Just finished moving to the new place, so much work. Oh my God, congrats! Is it nice? Do you love it? It is a lot of work moving, though. I am sorry.
Mike, come on, buddy, calm down. You know we're here to help you. What do you think he took?
Yep.
Mike. Nose candy? Nah, not enough talking. And he took off all of his clothes. I'm a paramedic, see? Wait. Hey, Mike, are you being chased by wolves? You see them too? Oh, Flocka. God. All right, you drop some ketamine. I'm gonna go help wrestle a naked guy. Oh.
What's Flocka? Narcolepsy can grow to be a symptom of other medical issues, and you would just pass out with that? You wouldn't get any signs of it? They told me pain was just a weakness, leaving the body being a man is weird. Well, they're wrong. Bigger than your last one? Let's go. Yeah, what the heck is a Flocka? I don't know. Sometimes things just trigger at a random point in life, but a new neurological symptom is always hospital worthy. Yeah, it's like I always hear the stories where like someone's personality changes almost like overnight. And then it's like, usually it's like brain tumor, so that always scares me. Bath salt is a synthetic drug. Oh, I've never heard of that in my life. And you get chased by wolves? Is that a common symptom, just to be chased by wolves? That's, huh? Flakka alpha PVP is a dangerous drug that is similar to the street drug commonly known as bath salts. Oh, Flakka is typically white or pink in color. Huh. So it's a bat. Okay, that's interesting. Got chased by chickens, a whole flock of them. Good one, Ralph. Good one. Synthetic drug that's really nasty and addictive, but of course it is. I mean, anything that's... Yeah, unfortunately, they are addictive. That is not a good time. So Urasalt? What? No? Oh my gosh. Well, I wasn't expecting him to be... That was interesting. Flag is a street drug that makes you hallucinate danger, like being chased by wolves. Oh, so it's not always wolves themselves. It's the pink and the white. Hallucinations are common with bath salts. Huh. Learning something new every day. Now, I can't wait to show up at Christmas and be like, yeah, you guys ever heard of Flakka? This is the perfect time to be watching Breaking Bad, I suppose.
Excuse me, sir. We got dispatched here for a fire alarm. Is everything okay?
I have no clue what you're talking about, man.
Holy crap. Sir, you have a ton of smoke inside of your house. We need to go inside and check it out.
Nah, we're good.
What?
This isn't the first time this has happened. I assume you're here for this?
Yep.
It started off fine, and then it was on fire.
Huh.
It's definitely not going to be the last.
Well, yeah, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Naked Men Wrestling was probably not on the job description. I like how there was 3 paramedics there, because imagine being like the single person dispatched and literally you have to wrestle a naked man. Like, that's insane. That would actually be crazy. Priming your brain to hallucinate while triggering the fear response makes you see threats. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy that they called out wolves like that. Cooking always seems to turn out like that too. See, I don't know how to work with like grease and oil sometimes, but other than that happened to you or Tetra where the fire burnt? Yeah. There was one time where we were cooking and I don't remember what it was, but it got so smoky in the house because we tried to like put it out, that the fire station was called and they came over and were like, oops, sorry, we just burnt dinner. But yeah, it was only happened once, only because like the smoke detector is really close to the kitchen. So if there's any ounce of smokiness, like if you're like cooking, it's probably like a steak or something because we didn't have the barbecue. And it just gets too smoky. Some people don't need to be in kitchens. Yeah, if that's happening constantly, I feel like you should either take cooking classes to understand how to cook it, or maybe just don't cook. If I had a housemate who were that bad at cooking, if it happens every now and then, I feel like it's understandable. But for that to happen pretty much every time you cook is, ugh. This next one is oof. Okay, let's see.
All right, I can see the head, a couple more big pushes, and the baby's gonna come out, all right? Oh, hey, you must be the boyfriend. Yeah. I saw the truck's outside. Good. Is she okay? Dude, she's doing great, man. The baby is almost here. Good. Oh, yeah! It's a boy! Hey, listen, bro. I know this feels completely overwhelming right now, but don't worry, man. You're gonna be an awesome dad. No, it's not that. I just got back from college, and I've been gone for a year. Okay, who's ready to go to the hospital? 911.
Well, I was like, oh, no complication with the pregnancy. Woo! Wouldn't want to give birth at home, but yeah, awkward. How the baby shuts up when everyone else does. I noticed that too. That's every man's nightmare. Yeah, that's bad. That's I wasn't expecting that plot twist. I was like, oh god. Even the baby's like, hold up. Well then, I can't say I was expecting that. Yeah, that was there's one complication to the pregnancy. Yeah, but apparently it was, I've been away for a year. That's something. But how they know to call wouldn't she, I don't know. The complication was the pregnancy of baby. Oh. Yeah, complication was, I mean, to be fair, giving birth at home is probably not the best situation, but at least he wasn't actively serving overseas. That's true. But cheating is bad, regardless. That's still bad. That's still really bad.
Somebody called for a fight? Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I can see that. Is that a light in your arm?
Yeah, you know, the old lady and I got in a little argument when I brought home the wrong flowers, and bingo, bango, I got a solar-powered lawn light in my arm.
I mean, I suppose it could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, we could have broken up too, you know? Hey, and speaking of, what are the chances I'll be able to make it back in time for dinner?
Holy crap, we're gonna be here a lot.
Fire rescue.
I'm sorry. How do you... I'm pretty sure that's an abusive relationship. My bad, got the wrong flower. Yeah. Today's lesson from caught cheating is bad. Don't do drugs. Don't put soap bottles up your bum. Okay. I have a lot of wisdom, Pen. I have a lot of wisdom. Definitely not the last call they're gonna get on that. Yeah, that one's just... That is abuse. That maybe don't harm your partner. Yeah, cheating is bad, but it is why I'm here to clear confusion. My father left his first wife because her child wasn't his and met my mom later in life, so cheating, I guess. I mean, in certain cases, I suppose. I don't look fondly upon cheating, so... But there are things that do happen from it, yes. When people say women are crazy, this is who they're talking about. 100%. But this is past crazy. This is abuse. This is, you are literally harming the other person. I would be crying and bawling my eyes out. And I'd be afraid. And he's like, just over the wrong flowers. I really wonder if these people are really that chill. I know adrenaline can do that, but still, I somehow wouldn't be surprised. Women can be their partners within an inch of their life too. Yay, girl power. Yeah, no, they definitely can. There are women that are abusive and that do that. They're 100%. Partner loved the bag I got her. She hit me in the face with it. What? That's also not okay. My dude, if that's happening every time you make a mistake, you need to break up with her, preferably while not in the same room with her. Yeah, you need to, like, ghost that person and move to another state or something. Anyone who says men could be the abuse in relationship, just no. Anyone could be abused in relationship. Men, women, anything in between. It could be anything. Neither do I. I've had 2 relationships in my life, and they both ended the way my father's first marriage ended. Infidelity sucks, especially twice. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not a fun time. I mean, it's a real psychological phenomenon, but also a funny bit. So, I mean, the way, because you wouldn't expect to see those. I mean, I guess abuse, things like that you would probably see, but I'm taking notes to give criticism later. What do you mean? Huh? Like, bad? Am I doing bad? I did wonder where skit haha ended and just the adrenaline begins. Well, if you have something through your arm and you're still talking, I feel like you gotta, I don't know. Tetris here, scatter. She was upset because it was our friend's favorite color and not hers, so she only thought it was cheating. Oh, no. You're tweeting. Well, I'm just trying to yap. I'm sorry. Had an ex that was adamant that women wouldn't abuse men. Guess what I realized later on in the relationship? Yeah, I mean, you can either way. I'm in an abusive relationship with Cheetos. I hurt them when they hurt me. Sad. You need to get some help for that wisdom. Too many Cheetos. I mean, I could just call it after this, too. It doesn't... Making editing like 5,000... But it's conversation. I don't have to do the other part of it today. I could just do the videos and call it. It's fine.
Somebody called for a twisted ankle? My ankle hurts. Okay, we can fix that, but what happened? Hey, I'm the one that called. I don't know what happened. He was hanging Christmas decorations on the ladder, and then next thing you know, he's hobbling around the street confused, calling himself the Crispy Kris Kringle. Why are there Christmas decorations in April? Which decorations was he working on?
Those ones.
That's not good. That's really not good. Why are the Christmas decorations in April? Fire.
Ooh. That's a concussion? Concussion? That seems bad. Yeah, that seems really bad. Oh man. Probably fine. He's probably okay. It's fine. Ooh, yeah, there's something not. I'm glad there was someone around to like help out at least.
Dude, please hurry. He's bleeding everywhere. Ah, crap. Where is he?
There.
Hey.
Oh, wow. So you're vomiting blood.
Oh, yeah.
Not a huge deal, but why are your pants missing?
That's why.
We gotta go. Right now.
Fire.
That is a holy moly. that is an oof. Oh my goodness. Okay, not both ends. Yeah, I want to know what that was because that's massive internal bleeding. I don't even know what would cause that. That's bad. Human blood sprinkler, no. Oh no.
Did somebody call for trouble breathing? Hi, are you able to just check him out really fast and make sure he's okay?
Yeah, we could definitely do that, but what exactly is going on?
Yeah, sure. He just all of a sudden said his head was hurting and he couldn't breathe.
Oh yeah, just out of nowhere?
Yeah, it was just, out of nowhere. Sir, can you do me a favor and turn around for a second, please?
Mm-hmm.
Any chance you guys were doing the cinnamon challenge and accidentally inhaled a little bit and smashed your head on the countertop when you leaned over to cough your brains out? Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a maybe.
Once I was looking at the guy's face and he's like, "What happened?" It clicked. It clicked. Yeah, do not do internet challenges. Cinnamon challenge would have that's really old. 10 years older than TikTok? Yeah, do not consume copious amounts of cinnamon. What if anyone got hypothermia from the ice bucket challenge? I wouldn't be surprised. Do not do internet challenges unless it's like donating to charity or something. Then that's fine.
Hey, doing a fire rescue. Somebody called for a car accident?
Hey, my moron brother over here just got his leg rearranged.
Oh, God. Oh, I was just resting my leg out the window, and the car came by too close, and all of a sudden I knew exactly what the bottom of my foot looked like.
That's not good, man.
Yeah, it's not good. I've been telling him for years to stop putting his foot fungus-filled feet out the window, and now look what happened.
You think right now is the time to lecture me when my leg has a new knee?
All right, man, what do you want to do? I'm gonna go throw open that bush over there, and then we'll go from there.
Life lesson number 7 for today. Don't stick your hands or feet out the window. That's gonna leave a mark. Yeah, that's bad.
So your back just locked up out of nowhere?
Yeah, man, yesterday I turned 40, and then this morning I wake up, bend over to tie my shoes, and bam! I'm stuck in the half-mast position, screaming in pain.
Man, that really sucks. But speaking of screaming in pain, you know we have to carry you all the way downstairs, right?
I know.
And you live on the 3rd floor.
I know.
You want me to give you some pain medication to take the edge off?
Nah, man. I can take it.
Is he gonna be okay? Yeah. He'll probably pass out from the pain halfway down.
Hey, guys, what do you...
Oh, it's why I get very uncomfortable when dogs stick their head out of car windows. Yeah, keep the windows closed. Keep them closed. Do not stick anything out the window. That's why I also don't rest your feet on the dash. Airbags are strong. Also agree. Car safety. Yeah, no limbs outside the car. Don't stick anything out the car when it's moving. Exactly. Well, even if it's parked, because someone can still hit you on the side. When paramedics offer payments, take them all. Yeah, if you're walking like that, you're gonna need something. You're gonna need something. Another lesson when offered pain meds, take the pain meds. Write that down. Lesson number 8. When they offer you pain meds because you cannot move, take them.
You need help with...
Whoa.
Hey, we're actually good now, man. We got everything calmed down.
Okay.
Just curious though, what was the not so calm part that led to the violent feng shui furniture rearrangement? My sugar dropped and I might have gotten a little rowdy. A little rowdy might be a little bit of an understatement. But we managed to get his sugar up, so he seems like he's pretty good to go now. Yeah, I feel so much better, man. I can't thank you guys. Hey, where's my TV? You might not want me to answer that question. Dude, my...
Okay, lesson number 9. don't let your blood sugar drop too low. That's terrifying. French toast, yep. Of course, sugar levels. That's the other effect. So one is you're loopy and tired. This other one is you become superhuman and lots of energy. Yep. So I bet when low sugar equals confusion, aggression, adrenaline. I don't know what paramedics make, but I'm gonna say it right now. They don't get paid enough. If these are common occurrences, they don't get paid enough.
wife is gonna kill me.
Okay, what happened here?
We had a little grease fire. So I grabbed a cup of water and threw it on it, which I told him not to do. And then we had a big grease fire. So I went to grab the lid to put it on top of the pan. And I grabbed flour, which I smacked out of his hand because he was just gonna make the fire bigger. And then I smacked him for smacking me. And then finally, I was able to easily put the fire out by smothering it with the lid.
You're right. Your wife's gonna kill you.
911, somebody.
Okay, that's one thing I've also learned from fires. I know water on with oil is not good, but I never know what to put on top of it. Bruh, never do that. See, that's something I wouldn't actually know. Do not flour a fire ever. Isn't there something you could put on top of it that's okay, though? I don't know what it is. I know obviously smothering it is one thing, like, because I've had, like, use the lid just to put it out. Isn't there some kind of something you could put over it? I don't know. I feel like I've always heard that as well. Baking soda. Yeah, I would say it's something, wet tea towel or a lid. I'd be afraid to use a towel. Baking soda, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know there was something, but I couldn't remember what it was. So I would just freak out. For oil fire, it's like for jellyfishes, but no, do not pee on it. Soda. I've never heard soda before. Flour is just millions of tiny flammable particles. She just made the fire flash size of the flower cloud. That's terrifying. This is one of my worst fears, not dying from my own incompetence, but from somebody else's incompetence. Yeah, I'd be freaking out a little bit. I'd be freaking out. Yeah, smother the oxygen is I know the best way, but I would freak out. I would probably put the lid or something over it, and obviously it couldn't be like a dry towel. I think doesn't boil as inflammable powder works. Well, not flour, but yeah, not flour.
We called for their eyes hurting?
Yeah, right here. I woke up this morning and I couldn't open my eyes.
Wow, your eyes are really swollen. I mean, that just happened out of nowhere?
Yeah, I mean, I've had pink eye for the last week, but I've been treating it.
Okay, with antibiotics, eye
no.
drops.
My urine. I'm sorry. It sounded like you just said urine.
I did. I mean, I've been pouring in my eyes all week, but it doesn't seem to be working. I mean, Mike's the one that told me to do it. Oh, hey. I am so excited to call the hospital.
Oh, well, why is it always urine? It's always urine. Why is it always urine? Why?
Somebody call for a stroke?
I'm gonna get, I guess we'll have time to do, like, 3 at my the asshole post, but why? Why is it always urine? I don't understand. Why? Why is it always... Oh my gosh. Okay. Love that. Alright, so we could probably do like 3 Am I the Asshole posts. I think that's reasonable. Let me just get this set up really quick.
Did you finish what's it called?
Huh?
Did you finish paramedic?
Yeah, we finished paramedic.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do they use urine so much?
Oh, you wait until you see the next comp I have.
Oh no!
It's so much worse. No, I'll tell you what I was trying to tell you in the comments before. Because Penn agrees with me. No, it's fantastic, but you're in Twitch brain.
I know,
YouTube
because
and
I
Twitch
want to
brain.
read it.
No, it's okay. We'll talk about it before I go on to the other site. Don't worry. You're perfect.
Not doing.
No,
good.
you're perfect. You're perfect.
Not doing
the goal.
failure.
The goal is to learn all this stuff before partnership.
I know, but I like
before
yapping.
partnership. Before partnership.
I like
You still get to okay. Chat, I'm being mean to her, obviously. This is me coaching her in the background.
I'm crying.
She's crying. She's crying.
Because it's natural. I would never put pee on anything. It's a whole group. Okay. Wild statement. But this is being cut out. Okay. But if something was wrong, I know not to pee on people who have pink eye. Tetra dragging me in a couple arguments. All your fault, Pen. Oh my god, now I know. Alright, I'm gonna just,
Why am I dragging Pen into a couple's argument? We're both trying to help her.
Yeah, see, Pen's like, "Fuck you, Kai, you suck at this little amount." And I'm like crying, and, you know, it's not a good time, you know? Oh god, it's all Pen's fault.
It's all Pen's fault.
All Pen's fault. I'm gonna put this, ooh, whoops, sorry, wrong way. I'm gonna put this kind of in the middle. Should I zoom in a lot because I'm kind of blind, so, ooh. Is that better?
Oh, you are doing this?
Yeah, I'm only gonna do 3.
Okay.
Because I have another 5 after this, so I think that's perfect. So I'll do 3, it'll be a shorter video, it'll be fine, and then I'll do 5 next time. I also have to get my music.
iPad for you.
Thanks. Here, here, here. I'm gonna lower it. Just to, oh no, it was like this yesterday. So it should be low enough. This is not too loud, but it still has music. Speaking of putting pee on stuff, I have something wild to deal with Tetra later. Apocalypse, please tell me you don't pee on things. Please. Oh my god. Have you guys heard the beauty of gaycation? No? Can't believe Pen is being so toxic right now. I know, it's crazy. I can't believe it. I'm just trying to be funny and like I'm getting attacked right now. God, alright, we're doing part 2 of Reddit's Am I the Asshole? We read 5 last time, we're gonna do 3 this time. Well, obviously, I'll read it. Well, I usually read the title, see if it's like a yes or no question already, then we find out more context, and then we judge them again. So, let's see. Let's see. I feel gaslit. When I eventually find my next partner, I'll be modeling my search parameters to find a Tetra to my Euro, vice versa. Aw, stop. You're too precious, stop. Okay. Am I the asshole for downplaying my income? So, like, lying about it and saying that you make less than you do? Depends on the context, but I kind of feel like yes. So after 30 years of steady progress, I'm making pretty good money. Like, I recently readjusted my 401k so I won't overpay into it this year, and the change in my take-home pay is more than my roommates pay in rent in my sort of low-end ugly house in a poor neighborhood. Both of my roommates and several friends are constantly struggling. I try to help by drastically undercharging on rent. They probably pay half of what the going rate is for rooms in my city, and being the one who buys takeout on movie nights. Yeah. But they still struggle. I pretty much downplay my income and will downplay my available money by pointing out the college expenses I pay for my child and the cost of filing for my old junker car with gas. Okay, I'm kind of feeling like no at this point. I'm kind of feeling like no. I was hanging with a friend recently and he asked what I make. I was honest. He called me a jerk and said I was being condescending to my friends by acting poor. He was actively angry that I'm faking being poor. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to save up so I have a warm place to go to the... Oops, sorry. My thing wasn't on loop. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to save up so I have a warm place to go to the bathroom when I'm old. I'm going to charge rent to live in my house. It seems wrong to have people live there rent-free. I just way undercharge. I have no desire to get a fancy new car to show up with a nicer house. I do spend money on travel, but that's rare due to my job needing me. And no one sees how nice I travel. Am I the asshole for acting poor? I feel like it's not his job to pay for his friends. It's nice that he does. But, like, it's not his responsibility. So, I feel like he isn't. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds like his friend is just jealous. Yeah, like, I understand. Like, if you're trying to help out a friend, sure. But, at some point you would think, one, they would move out, or you'd move out, or, you know, find a partner or something. He's very much not an arsehole. He's being charitable to his housemates and trying to make them feel better. Yeah, he's paying for a lot of stuff. He's paying for a lot of stuff already, so I feel like that's not really fair. it isn't like he lied to his partner for years. The friends are not entitled to any of his income. Yeah, like, it's one thing if it was your partner and, like, they weren't making enough, so you paid, like, I don't know, 70% of the rent, and they paid 30 because they don't make as much. But, yeah, isn't like he lied to his partner for years. The friends are not entitled to. Yeah, they're really not, though. He is certainly helping the roommates out and not really to fund his larger income. I mean, he's saying, like, hey, I have money in my 401k, I'm comfy, and I don't mind helping them out, but he's not going to pay for everything for them. It's also, like, not his children or his family, so it's like, let's see. Acting poor sounds like someone who takes advantage of others by asking people to pay for them, even though he or she can afford to pay their own money. That is not what you're doing. You are living below your means, and you are generous on top of that by undercharging on rent and treating your friends' roommates to take out. Yeah, I think the same way. Not the jerk here. Family lived way below our means, even though my parents made well over 200K in the 80s. Now they're retired, living up, and are able to help their kids and grandchildren if needed. See, which is rare. Because they instilled the same ideals. Yeah, I feel like, excuse me, he's not acting poor, he's just not giving his entire paycheck to them, which I think is fair. Like, I don't think you should. You have a hand to people, demand the whole arm, not fun. Yeah, it's the same phrase of, like, you give an inch and they take a mile. It's the same type of vibes where they're kind of, like, abusing his generosity. Like, I know they're struggling, but at the same time, like, you can't pay for all your friends' stuff. That seems kind of, like, poopy. Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole in this. I think he's been nice enough even to pay a larger portion of the rent, charging them barely nothing, really. He has an old car, he has enough to pay for things, and he treats them to food. Like, definitely not. So similar saying, finished, I give my pinky, it took the whole arm. I like that. Yeah, no one's business what you have or make. So he's living a frugal life. Congratulations on your income and also not letting go to your head. You seem like a good friend. I mean, the friend is taking advantage of it, though, which is the problem. Struggling is relative. A good chunk of time, financial struggles are self-made. I mean, it's hard to get a job. I mean, this was 3 years ago, but, like, I understand not making enough. And having to be in a poor neighborhood, but at the same time, like, yeah, not to mention he's paying for a child. Yeah, I feel like his friends are kind of the assholes here. The thing is, they're not demanding stuff. He's offering rent at a below rate. We don't know the full story. I reckon he's just being generous and can afford it and choose to do so. Well, he's saying he told them he made less than he did and charges them nothing. But, like, also, no offense, but we've had a roommate before, and we've split it literally, like, 50-50, right? Or, like, which makes sense, right? If you have 2 people, or, well, it's hard to explain. If you have 3 people in a house that are paying rent, you split it 3 ways. Doesn't matter how much each person makes. Hi, Rhyme! Doesn't matter how much each person makes, you're renting out the place knowing that ahead of time. So he's already giving them cheaper rent, pays for them for money, and has other bills. So, like, I don't know. He's not saying he's faking being poor. He's just like, hey, I want to make sure I'm taking care of myself in the future, which is totally valid. It's Rhyme. Hi! Yeah, Rhyme's here, chat. Let's go. So, first one, I don't think he is. I do think we need more context. But you also have to take care of yourself, you know? It's one thing if it's a family member, children, yeah, a partner. They're friends. I would do anything for my friends, but I gotta make sure I'm taking care of myself in the future as well. Made home from Christmas party. How is it going? We just did the first one. We have 2 more, because I've been yapping for a while, so. But, the first one, it seems like he's not the asshole here, so that's kind of good. Yeah, it's going. Okay, second one. Am I the asshole for not participating in my friend's scheme to convince a restaurant to buy his ketchup? Huh. So, like, a pyramid scheme? Because I'm terrible at lying, so I would say no based on this title alone. Sitcom ad title. Yeah, like, I feel like a lot of restaurants already immediate reaction, not that, yeah, if someone's like, hey, I need you to upsell this ketchup, I'd be like, Okay, my friend Zoltar, fake name, banger fake name, has been obsessed with ketchup ever since I met him. He is always trying out different recipes to make his own ketchup and getting me and all our friends to try them. Recently, he made his best ketchup yet. I tried it. It wasn't bad. It was ketchup. Now he has decided he is finally going to break into the ketchup game. Okay. He is convinced he's going to launch his own ketchup company and grow to be one of the top providers of ketchup in the US. Good to have goals. He literally has a photo of Heinz ketchup on a dartboard. He throws darts at it and mutters things like, I'm coming for you. That's a little unhinged. All right. Anyways, he has a scheme he wants me and others to participate in. Essentially, it involves us all going to a restaurant, sitting at different tables, and enacting lines from a scene he wrote that will culminate in all of us trying and loving his ketchup and convincing the manager to buy it. He wants us all to memorize lines. Okay. The gist of it is one guy is supposed to call over a waitress and say he likes the french fries but hates the ketchup. I'm supposed to lean over from another table and say, sorry to butt in, haha, but I have to agree. I'm tired of this old-fashioned factory-produced ketchup. Where's the real tomato flavor? After a few other people do this, my friend is gonna say, you guys won't believe this, but I'm a ketchup chef and I have a few samples. Would you want to give it a shot? At this point, everyone is supposed to try the ketchup and act astounded by it, and basically all exclaim is the best ketchup they ever had. I'm supposed to stand up on my table and make the trumpet sound effect, and then yell to the entire restaurant, we have the best ketchup ever made over here. Everyone come. This literally seems fake. There's no way. One of the other people is supposed to get the manager of the place over, and we're all supposed to try and convince him or her to buy an order of my friend's ketchup. I'm pretty sure managers don't do that, but okay. He is going to act surprised and embarrassed and try to tell us to stop putting this poor guy on the spot in regards to the manager. He then assumes he will make a huge sale. Then he wants to do the same operation at other places over town. I told him in no way am I doing this. I hate public speaking, acting, and have attention focused on me. So the idea is just so fucking dumb and crazy to me. I told him that straight up. He acted offended and said I am ruining his dreams. I'm astounded by this, but some of my friends agree and think he's showing hustle and that we should all help him launch his ketchup business. Aside from his ketchup obsession, Zoltar is one of my best friends, but it seems our friendship is being ruined. A lot of people are telling me I'm a jerk for going against his dream and not helping out. Yeah, this sounds literally, I saw someone said in the chat before, this sounds like a sitcom. It is so terribly written. If I was the manager, I would kick all of these people out. I'd be like, pay your bill and get out. Yeah, I feel like it would be really obvious. You can't just be like, wow, what a coincidence. I have this amazing ketchup, and of course everyone's asking about it. Not the asshole this guy's writing talents are wasted on Reddit posts. It's so bad. I feel like this isn't even real. Like, this is like what a teenager would write and be like, yo, I wrote this banger script. You want to test it out? Like, this seems... You wouldn't get 3 steps into that ridiculous scheme for management ask you to leave? Yeah, and the manager, I don't think, has the say on products, right? Like, the manager of the store, like, they just work there. Like, I hit them with the, sir, this is a Euroseas. Like, what? If I was the waiter, I'd start looking around for a camera? 100%. Like, there's no way people are gonna be that good at acting, and the writing is terrible. What's the secret ingredient in the ketchup? Oh, it's pee. Oh god, ketchup is terrible. If only someone had better ketchup for my meal. Woe is me. Yeah, in a restaurant of all places, like, that's not how you sell it. Yeah, this cannot be real. I'm laughing so hard right now. Oh my god, your friend needs a reality check. If ketchup is his dream, go hustle the owners of a local restaurant. Yeah, that's not the way to go on it. Okay, banger restaurant name, Euroseas. Yeah, Chad, this is a Euroseas. We have these secret ingredients. They wash the sauce off. No. I lasted until Ketchup Chef. Obviously isn't real, but it's the greatest thing I've read today. It's like Tommy Wiseau decided to write a script of being a man breaking through dog-eat-dog condiment industry. The essence of ketchup. This is this has gotta be fake. It's gotta be. My friend told me that was the plan. I would have slapped him for being an idiot, assuming I was one. I don't think I'd be friends with the person after this. I'm gonna be real. Simon Says the guy that made The Room, a famous So Bad It's Good movie. Oh, I've never heard of it. Homeopathic ketchup. A general manager would, but they have shift managers. Shift manager would tell a GM what happened. The GM would say, cool, I don't give a heck. Corporate tells us where to order from. Yeah, I was gonna say, especially like ketchup, I feel like it's the same ketchup everywhere. At least in the US, I don't think I've seen anything other than Heinz. You know, The Room. Oh, I didn't hit her. And it goes like, oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, that's, so far we're 2 for 2. Oh, hi, Mark. I don't think this one is real. This one seems like, if this is real, this guy needs better friends. I'm sorry. I don't even have, that's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, last one. Whew. Am I the asshole for refusing to sign anything while my eyes are blindfolded? I'm sorry, what? Why would you sign like, not literally blindfolded, but like, oh, maybe they are literally blindfolded, like just not knowing what it is? Major chains almost have all the deals where they're required to order products from certain vendors. Yeah, I was gonna say. What a crazy question. This one's hacked. Oh no. All right, here we go. Buckle up, chat. Save the best for last. Ever since I got out of the hospital for chronic problems, my husband has been introducing me to some games every evening. One game used to be about doing things while my eyes are blindfolded, involving puzzles, Rubik's Cube, I'm assuming, shaped objects, etc. We take turns to do it just for entertainment. Okay, fine. Just a couple of days ago, he's been trying to get me to sign papers while wearing a blindfold. Sus. I refuse to do it because he never lets me take a look at what I'm signing, either before or after. He says that he's just trying to see if I could leave the same signature every time I sign, but I couldn't help but feel uncomfortable. I told him I don't want to play this game unless and until he shows me the papers first. He said never mind then and stopped bringing it up. Last night, he tried to convince me to give it a try and even volunteered to go first. I asked if he was going to show me what I was going to sign, and he made a face and said no. It's the rules, and I should respect them. I refused, and he kept on about how I keep acting worried and suspicious for no reason. He said I clearly don't trust him, and he was hurt by finding out now after everything we've been through. He had an argument. I told him to drop it and not to bring up again, period. He was mad despite saying it was no big deal. He was obviously upset with me and kept talking about how I didn't trust him and that I was out of line too. Yeah, he's making her sign something away. Yeah, a life insurance could have been one. Why would you ask anyone to do that? Nobody would do that. That seems so dumb. She signs it. She's waking up to missing a kidney. We're 3 for 3 today. Ma'am, you are not the asshole. I think involving ignoring consent, automatic. Yeah, like, it makes no sense. Why? I would put up a fake name and be like, I didn't sign that. Or just sign it terribly. He's cheating on her, make her sign. Something's gotta be. Life insurance, signing away kidneys. It's gotta be something crazy. I wish there was a follow-up with this. This was 4 years ago. I wonder if she ever found out what it was. Or divorce papers. Yeah, could be that too. Could be that too. I don't know. It just seems really weird. This is extremely suspicious. Obviously, he wants her to sign something important. Financial documents, loan, will, property, divorce papers. List could be endless. Do not sign anything. Blindfold, I would add. Do not sign any blank paper from now on. Exactly. Sign it with her husband's name. Wait, these are Am I the Asshole? Yeah, they are. Look around, see if there was ever a follow-up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging. I would agree to the game and sign with a fake name. That was my idea. Katniss Everdeen with a handwriting is completely different than my normal signature. The moment I'm about to finish the signature, I would rip the blindfold off and look over the paper so he wouldn't have time to take it away. Okay. Fair. And even if Matt just take it away before I see the signature, it would be completely fake and he couldn't do anything with it. Or say yes, pretend that you will sign and take the papers, get rid of the blindfold without saying anything, and not look at the papers. Not the asshole, I wouldn't trust him either. Not about signing anything without seeing it, especially when it's not so pushy and persistent about it. Think you're in one hell of a wake up. I hope you update us. Yeah, that was gonna be my advice. Sign it with a fake name or something. Because that just seems too suspicious. Opie, I posted this earlier, but I want to be certain you see this. If you have signed anything for him while blindfolded, you need an attorney. Don't tell your husband you're talking to an attorney. Attorney can help you figure out the best. Yeah. I don't see anything from the original poster, though. Signatures are scary like that. Top comment was applied to by a poster, wasn't it? Was it? Okay, it is. Oh my god, you're right. Is what I suspected, but I couldn't tell him because he might think I don't trust. He already does, but I didn't want to make it obvious. It's not his fault because I easily distrust everyone due to past traumas. It just depends on the situation I'm in. Yeah, but a signature something big like that. I don't know. Let's see if she commented to anything else. Asked to see the papers, they exist. Don't take no for an answer. Says I did ask but didn't see anything because he said they're just blank papers. Girl, he is not handing you a blank paper to sign. Like, if it was really the case, you'd look at the paper, hold the paper still in your hand, put the blindfold on, and then sign it. Because then it's like, oh, I'm literally signing a blank piece of paper. And you can't take it out of your hand because it's already in your hand. Hereby bequeath the entirety of my Lego collection. No, not the Lego collection. See, oh, okay. Huge red flag. Change hospitals if you can, hoping things get better for you. Switching hospitals? Well, what happened to the hospital? I'm afraid switching hospitals isn't doable right now, though I'm sure what it has to do with the situation. I have a chronic medical condition. I've been in this hospital for years. It's something medical related. Oh no, it's probably like life insurance or something. Not a lawyer, but I don't think a signature given like that would hold up in court. I mean, you'd have to prove power of attorney could be in the blank paper. Yeah, this is sus. You want to see you could sign the same signature each time, you could show her the paper first. That's what I'm saying. And then you could rip up the paper afterwards so you know you're safe. And I think that's it. That's so sus though. After life insurance, especially if she's constantly like has a lot of issues. I'll put them applied 3 times. There's never any follow-ups or edits. Ugh. I want to know. It was 4 years ago. I want to know. Power of attorney needs more than just a signature, if I remember correctly. I have no idea. That just seems really, really suspicious to me. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. He got her. Oh no. I hope not. I really hope not. Oh my gosh. That's such a garbage situation. All right. Let's move quickly to just chatting really quick. Yeah, that was something. That we only did 3 today, but 3 for 3.
Horrible.
Yeah. Well, life lesson number 9 today, chat. Never sign something blindfolded.
Hey, Yura, can you close your eyes? I just want you to sign something real quick.
Oh no, honey. Came way too late. No, it's okay, Rom. Don't worry. I went longer than I thought it was going to, because I was yapping a lot.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give her a nice long lecture before I do my stuff.
I'm gonna cry. I'm failing today, Chad.
No. Your stream was great, but I will
Pen thinks I'm failing too, dragging Pen to this. Oh. No, I'm always, I understand. Sometimes I get in a mindset, it's fine.
No, nothing about mine. No, it's a really simple thing. It's really,
okay.
I'll tell you about it afterwards, don't worry.
I'm good, chat. All right, well, thank you, Goobers, for hanging out with me. Yeah, also, Ulysses. If someone ever stops you, just be like, sir, ma'am, this is a Ulysses sacrificial pet. Thank you, Goobers, for hanging out with me. I will be on Twitch tomorrow. It's the same username. YURA, A, you're a C. Yeah, that's me. That's right. I'm actually gonna be trying the new Arknights Enfield beta. I got in. Ka-ching! So I'm ready. If you like gacha games, I'll be on there tomorrow. I am starting later tomorrow. I will be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually I'm on at 11, but Tetra has something in the morning, so you could sleep in a little bit. You could vibe. Zero getting fired too. Oh no. You were saying I chat yesterday after watching the More Parts reaction. I was thinking mantis shrimp. Oh, I saw your comment. I hope that's in one of his other videos because I am gonna watch them. I feel like I've heard about the mantis shrimp, but I am very interested. So thank you so much for your comment. But I'm gonna head off for the night. I'm gonna go relax. I believe Tetra is going on Twitch soon.
Yeah, babe, we're gonna talk first. And then
We're gonna talk first. Okay, so give her a couple minutes. But thank you, Goobas, for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you soon. Bye, chat! Bye!